Yeah. You guys can retweet the stream. You guys can do your thing. I'm gonna turn off this music right now. I'm gonna switch out into my ear. For my computer, not for the Twitter Spaces itself.
Look, we some smooth brain dudes who ain't got no intelligence. You're losing your own game.
Unless you guys want to hear music, I mean,
the rules changed soon as they knew that it was imminent.
It's gonna be too loud
in the water, and we like the smell of it. Damn, used to buy high and sell low.
There ain't anything gonna be. I don't even know why I put in my earpiece because I'm gonna be hearing it right here on the mic. Alright, whatever.
When I pull up in that matte black Lambo, damn, tell the hedge fund CEOs I need my chicken tendies in the large fried and gold.
There we go. Appreciate you guys on YouTube showing up. You guys want to do? I gotta put out the stream really quick.
Robbing the broken, helping the rich. Tell Vlad he can slob on the knob.
A lot of technical difficulties on this damn thing. Only because I'm real.
See me like they rocking the Oculus Rift. So if you start to feel doubt, then bump this shit. If you thinking of selling out, then bump this shit.
So it is a safe space. It means if you guys care about AMC, this is the place to be. I care about AMC just like you. I care about it forever, and I always will.
We like the stock, so we ain't never folded. He still hold it, and we still hold it. He still hold it, and we still hold it. If we sold right now, we make a fortune. But we about to get a bigger portion. Cause he still hold it, and we still hold it. He still hold it, and we still hold it. So tell the SEC
AMC.
if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they gonna have to deal with WSB. So tell the SEC if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV,
they can go either. I don't care if it's going to be on YouTube and or on Twitter. You can come in and say whatever you guys want, and I'm good with it. Eating popcorn is not safe. It is very safe to eat popcorn.
And no fucks to give.
Enjoy the stream.
We ride. 10K is not to me. 10K is the dream.
Now, the only way this thing works is if you guys participate in the show. Me, I mean, I could be up here all damn night and just whoop ass, which I don't mind doing because I'm going to do it right now. But I'm giving you guys the chance. Anyone who wants to speak good about Ape and or AMC, the floor is yours. If you got anything you want to say about me, the floor is yours. If you want to attack me, if you want to do it, request, of course I'm going to let you come on up. Mark, give me 1 second, the AMC owner here. You are here. Give me a second while I'm getting the show up and running. I know you probably have a lot you want to say. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, I see your hand up. Just give me 1 second before we're ready for that. I just got to make sure that we have audio up and running on YouTube because I have it going there too. Okay, audio's good. Alright guys, I'm going to lower down the music here and we're going to get this rolling. So, hi everybody, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. If at any time anyone wants to speak during this Spaces call, this is a safe place. I want everyone to feel safe about their investment, and I want you to know exactly what's happening to you. Am I dark? Shit, I'm dark. And I shouldn't be, I guess. There, the light's better now. I turn on all my lighting. That should work out better. Then, of course, it lagged when I did it. Oh, and my face is not here. That's not good. You guys always want to see my beautiful widow's peak. Like my guy today, my dude on the interview today was awesome. I don't know if you guys know who I'm talking about. His name was Bert. Let's see if this, which one is it? I got to find out which one it is. Hold on, guys. Nope. That one. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. Hold on. Almost there, guys. Keep going. About right there. There we go. Perfect. Hey, I'm new to this stuff, guys. All right. No, I'm not. What are you talking about, Marantz? All right. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Marantz Rantz. I have a caller here who wants to speak. I don't know what to call you, but your hand's up. The mic is yours. You can say whatever you want. Go for it.
You can call me Jake.
All right, Jake, hold on. Let me put you louder. All right, Jake, try speaking now. Can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfect, man. I hope they can hear you.
All right, cool. Hey, so I have a question. This is related to meme stocks. It's not necessarily related to AMC. But why is Ryan Cohen buying BBBY instead of GameStop?
Instead of GameStop? You know?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are like financial questions, and that's a legitimate question to ask. We can theorize on it all damn day as far as, you know, them putting double the pressure on any manipulation that might be on said stocks. Or he could also evaluate Bed Bath & Beyond and saying, you know, it's a great buy. How can you justify that? I can't give you those answers other than he's a lot smarter than I am. No, he actually has the billions of dollars to spend. I don't. He's put in enough. How you doing, Cosmic, by the way? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. He's putting enough money on the table on himself. You know, when you look at Bed Bath & Beyond, they have a pathway to profitability, and he's put it out there in writing, just like GameStop does. And I think those are two great investments for anyone who's buying it. I know we saw the bottom 3 weeks ago when we were talking about it. We were buying it at $4.60, and it hit all the way up to $28 today. And he seems like a genius right about now as far as what it's worth. He has those calls all the way until January of next year. So why is he buying that instead of GameStop? I think he's bought enough on GameStop. He could buy a little bit more. Obviously, he can max out there. But he's putting his money where he wants, and he's investing it wisely. But is that the question you really came to ask for? I mean, is that what you got?
Okay, that's question number one. Question number two, very common question, when Lambo?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're invested in, because I tell you, if you're an AMC, never. It's not coming. You know, I'm going to tell you this with all the respect in the world. It'll never, and I got to put in this password. I forget the password that I set up for my damn Webull account. It was with my cell phone. Give me a sec. Oh, no, that wasn't it. So I'm trying to get to my level 2. I don't really have level 2, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. If it's not the password, then we're going to be in trouble. Oh, it is the password. We're good. Okay. So anyway, I don't know when your Lambo is. If you're an AMC, I'm going to tell you never. You missed it last year when all the insiders were selling, when your YouTubers were selling. I have this theory, and I'm going to work it out with you guys right now in real time. I think AMC, well, see, a lot of people are going to tell you this. AMC will hit over $50 on Friday. Nuck, it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Can somebody explain to me, and I'm allowing anyone who's on Twitter, come on up and be a speaker. Explain to me why I would buy or anyone else would want to invest into AMC after the 23rd. Give me a reason. Like, tell me that it's a profitable company, which it's not. It has great leadership. It doesn't. And the profitability is not there. But here's the thing. After the 23rd, the price of AMC is going to be cut in half. Literally in half. I don't care where it's at today. It's going to be half. So if I go buy a share of AMC, it's not going to be worth nearly as much as it would today, right? Like right now. Well, here's my problem. It's going to get cut again. Because people are going to buy enough ape over time, or Adam Aaron's going to sell enough ape units to then dilute that float. You're going to have a 1.5 billion float guaranteed. They already filed for 1 billion shares. So the fact that they filed for 1 billion ape and they're giving you 516 million, that makes it a 1 billion float. When he sells off his 484, which he has in his pocket, or he could give it to his executives if he wants, because remember, they don't have shares to give out as bonuses and or pay like RSUs or RSUs and PSUs. So those are performance restricted stock and or just restricted stock itself. So if you're going to give them performance stock units, well, then great. That's on you. I mean, you know why they get bonuses every year? Anybody know? It's because the amount of cash they have on hand. That's what's in the contract. And the only reason why they have a stack full of cash is because they sold a stack full of shares. That's your money. That's retail's money. That's the investor's money. It's 100% owned supposedly. And I'll tell you guys, I have a good feeling just based off of the volume and based off of what you see every day. These dudes are just buying each other's shares. I don't think that it's crazy manipulation. I don't think that it's, you know what's crazy? Bed Bath & Beyond. Go look at that float and what traded today. How many shares traded hands today? That is nothing. AMC did it one time in their whole goddamn life, and they think they're the darling of this whole market. They're nothing. There is nothing there. That's why it didn't move today. That's why it didn't move when GameStop went up $6 in an instant and got halted. And then you saw Bed Bath & Beyond get halted. You saw BBIG get halted. All these stocks ran, not AMC. Because AMC's not in that basket. AMC's not the stock. Go ahead.
I have a question about the GameStop halt because they halted on a limit up at 12%.
Yep.
Why did Gary Gensler put that order to halt GameStop in?
It's not Gary Gensler who does it directly. I mean, you can't. There's these mechanics already built in. This is all automated. It has nothing to do with someone. Somebody doesn't have like their finger on a button and they go, oh, Here it is. It's going to get halted. It just gets halted. That's just what it does. And whenever it moves up too fast within a 5-minute window, that's just what it does. So it didn't take much volume, but it had a lot of volume after that, moving forward. But it's not in the same group. And I've said that the past time when I said Bed Bath & Beyond's not in that boat, everybody looked at me like I was crazy. And I told her, this is last week. I was telling these idiots on this call, and you guys know who you are. Whether your name's Joe Dirte, go ahead and look at me. This guy's a moron right here in YouTube chat. And I don't mind calling him out. This whole I own both shit, like at what point do you guys get it? At what point do you understand you're about to lose half your shit? Because that ape unit's going to be worth trash. And here's why. When it does get diluted down, what's your AMC share worth then? 1/3? 1/3. Because you have, listen to me very clearly, guys. You guys have your shares. They're giving you ape. And then they have 1/3 of it too. Everybody has 500 million somewhere. 484 for Adam Aaron, 500 for you, and then for the shares themselves. Guys, when it's all sold off, that's 1.5 billion. Go ahead and do the vote. It'll get turned into AMC shares. They're going to be trading for 1/3 of what they are right now. It's not a joke. It really is going to happen. It might not happen instantly. It might take months. It might take a year for you to really figure out what the hell you're looking at. But by then, you already paid off his debt, his bonuses, and everything else moving forward. You guys really got to understand what you're in. All the people who say they're in it for a short squeeze, what squeeze are you talking about? If I'm short an AMC share, listen clearly. If I am short an AMC share right now, like all you guys claim, there's billions and billions, fuck that. Don't show me billions. Show me what you have. Show me what's reported. I don't go off of naysayer news, right? I don't do what they do. These guys all want to swim in that pool of there's billions and billions. Listen, Linda, there's 90 million, right? Whatever is reported. I don't care. What would give them the idea that they have to buy it back today? It's at $24. Why would they buy it back today? Why not buy it back on Monday? Why not buy it back on the 22nd when it's at $12? I never have to deliver the ape anyway. I'm just going to deliver the share back to you. It's like it never even happened. FTD that damn ape unit, I don't care. I'm going to deliver the share back to you because I'm going to go buy it at $12? Oh, the price is going to go up. The price of that's going to go up while other people are selling off. When does Adam Aaron decide to sell off his ape? Has he told you what he's going to do? He doesn't have to tell you. They did this without getting a vote for it. And you know the phrasing he used? Well, the voters voted for this in 2013. This has been a clause since 2013. There is not a single, not one. You show me one dude right now. And you know what? Maybe there is one. I think it's the insider guy. One guy who's been with the company for like 30 years. Other than him, there is not one guy. And I'm not talking about insiders. I'm talking about one retail investor that has been with AMC since that vote, 2013. Not one guy's still here. You sold off all your shares somewhere down this road. There is no way that the investors wanted this to happen, and yet they've tried to make the best out of it. You know, my wife's about to cheat on me, bros, but guess what? At least she's going to bring me dinner before she does it. I mean, you tell me what the hell's going to happen with Adam Aaron and his knucklehead ass. Ape Ace, you're here. I see you, brother. The floor is yours. You get to say whatever you want. I've invited Adam Aaron to the call. And you know what? He keeps dodging me. You know, he doesn't dodge trades. He doesn't dodge anybody else out there that can give him a view. But I'm here for him. I'm ready for everything. Go for it.
What's up, Marantz?
My patience. That's what's up. My patience.
Yeah. My $1 million position in AMC is up. I'm up about 30% right now.
Congratulations.
And I'm going to dump it this week. I'm going to dump it Friday.
There you go. You're going to wait till Friday to dump it, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to dump it Friday.
Okay.
I can't get a straight answer out of Adam Aaron. I've tweeted probably, 20, 30 times asking him if he'll go on the record that he won't sell those any more ape, and he won't do it. And as a shareholder, I know the minute he announces it, my shares are going to be worth probably 30, 40% less. I'll be in the red at that point. You know?
That is absolutely correct. And, if you're up, 300 grand, 200 grand in your position right now, I just want to remind you, there's a great investment called GameStop, and it's at great value right now for what it is and where it's headed. I know people don't realize what this is. You have a group of people out here invested for a squeeze. I don't even want to tell you how many emails I get, how many text messages I get, how many DMs where they're like, yo, Marantz, check this out. We're not in it for fundamentals. Stop talking fundamentals. We're here for a squeeze. And I'm like, your squeeze is out the window. Your squeeze, it's gone.
Squeezing now. This is a squeeze.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, God.
$12 billion. They lose $600 million a year. It's not a $12 billion company. IMAX profits $13 million a year, and they're not even worth $1 billion.
Look at this. Look at this is the rejuvenated stock. I'm looking at it right now on my screen on the daily chart. There is nowhere in God's green earth that it can hold up. The minute because people don't know. Like when you look at this chart, guys, for the stock, just know it's trading up here at $24 right now, $24.80. It's gone on Monday. Half of it's gone. And because he's giving you like an IOU on that ape unit, you can't tell me that that's worth anything.
Here's what's going to happen Monday. And this is listen, anyone that tells you they know what's going to happen is a liar because it's a 50-50 shot. Here's what, in my opinion, this is what I don't hear on the space calls where they're cheerleading for AMC. Everything's, a certainty. For me, it's up in the air. But I believe that there's going to be a lot of dysfunction in the market on Monday because anyone that's buying AMC between Tuesday, today, and Friday, they're not going to have their ape shares potentially right away. That deadline for that to have it right for sure on Monday was yesterday, right?
Right.
So a lot of people that, oh my God, I have synthetic shares. I don't have my ape. No, you just bought your shares after the cutoff, which was yesterday. So that's going to happen. That's going to create a bunch of chaos. And I feel as though the disparity between the share price of AMC and ape is going to create havoc because technically they should be exactly the same because they hold the exact same amount of position in the underlying asset being the theater. But I know ape's going to trade for a little less probably and AMC more, and people are going to be trying to make that delta by buying it. I just think it's going to be chaotic, and I can't get a straight answer out of the CEO that he's not going to do a fundraising event this year. And I think a lot of people are going to be surprised that there isn't this Moas squeeze, and they're going to slowly, the weak hands are going to slowly start selling. And I think.
What do you mean slowly? I think they're selling right now. I think people are getting out of here. I think people are jumping over to Bed Bath & Beyond. I think people are jumping over to BBIG today. When I looked at it, the Finco bullshit. Whether they're coming to GameStop. Well, you saw GameStop run today in a matter of a minute. It was gone. The minute it gets halted, this is where people come. People just come right back to daddy. I'm with it.
I see the profits from Bed Bath & Beyond going into GameStop.
Absolutely.
And AMC. They're both, but I don't know who's going to buy the stock once they announce the ape offering. I mean, these space calls where people are cheerleading for AMC, there's a few hundred people on them, but there's millions of disciplined, seasoned investors in AMC that are going to dump the stock. Institutions are going to dump it. No one likes dilution and fundraising.
Well, you got to remember, they already did dump it. So BlackRock dumped 41% of their position last week, right when it got announced. Additionally, the insiders, the senior vice president of accounting sold off 90% of his position. This is not what people think it is. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. I'm under the impression that Adam Aron and the insiders have known what they wanted to do this whole time because they've had this clause waiting for them. If they knew they were going to take liquidity out of this stock right now, this is why they sold off all year. That's the impression I get. And can I prove that? No one can. Just know that the clause was lifted for them to hold a certain amount of shares, and now it's back on. But if they knew they were going to sell off, they knew this was their plan the whole way. It's telling. They're not making a single dollar for that company. So your investment, I'm nervous for you unless you get out ASAP, right? Whatever it may be. Shout out to Cosmic. I know Cosmic's asking the question. Hey, Cosmic, it is a Twitter Spaces call that I'm on. Right now, I do both. I do Twitter Spaces and YouTube. Whenever I do one of these calls, it's an AMC safe space. I'll be here for a couple of hours. People can come in and out, say whatever they want to me. It's an open format. They whoop my ass. Open format, not floor mat. And they come bring it, and they do what they can, but it's not really going to matter. It's not going to help them. Their stock is going to go down to the fucking ground. And yeah, I do know that. I do know that the AMC shares are going down. So if you're an AMC investor, hear me clearly. Unless you don't want anyone to ever buy a share of your stock again, explain to me how this is profitable and great. If I buy shares after the 23rd, what am I getting for them? I'm getting a share that's at the mercy of Adam Aron's decision of when he wants to go ahead and raise liquidity, aka funding, offering the ape unit, which in turn would turn the value of AMC shares down. AMC share and AMC, the actual stock, cannot run away from each other. Do people understand this? They can't run away from each other for one reason and one reason only. It's a vote. So if you had ape units go out the goddamn moon, right? Like people think they're gonna go. AMC shares are what they're going to buy. They're not going to buy the ape unit. They're just going to go buy more shares. They're going to be like, you know what? Who cares? Because if I get enough shares, I can turn those ape units into said shares. And now we just dilute the whole goddamn thing, 1.5 billion. I know it doesn't make sense to some people because you got people like Tony D's Nuts, a.k.a. Tony De Niro, out here parading around his damn sister-in-law for clicks and views just to keep people agitated, people entertained, people to look the other way. He's over here making money off it. The whole world's making money off of it. I don't care if it's Lou, Matt, Trey, all the same. Everyone's afraid to say this shit out loud. I'm not. I have nothing to lose, plenty to gain. Promise you. And what's to gain? Knowledge and information, not people, not selling shit on the side of when it comes to this play. You apes out there, so-called apes, your shit is about to get cut in half. And you think because you get to sell off half of it, it's worth something. If all these guys, I saw Kenan, is it Kenan Grace? This fucking idiot bow tie motherfucker. Let me tell you about him. Okay, and I excuse my language. I really do care. Not really. He goes, hey, excuse me, fam, as he holds up his cell phone, right? This is him right here. I swear to God, if you're looking on YouTube, this is him. Hey, yo, fam, check this out. So right here on my app, on my Webull account, this is what's going to happen, okay, y'all? Check it out. I'm going to get that ape, and I'm going to hold it. All right, I'm not going to let it go because you know what? When I invested what I'm not willing to lose, what I'm willing to lose. So I'm willing to lose it all. I'm going to ride it to the ground because that's how we invest, fam. All right, fam? So we're ready to lose everything. It's all good because that's how we're going to get it. You know, scared money don't make no money. Put some apes in the chat to say what's up. Let me know you're ape right now. Bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You're willing to lose your money? That's your idea of investing? I'm willing to lose everything I put in. Nobody. I'm not willing to lose everything I put in. I put my whole life in. Why the hell would I be willing to lose it? Oh, because I have a theory? I have a thought that there's, y'all fam, there's billions and billions of synthetics out there. Y'all know we proved this plenty of times in the DD because there ain't no way they could trade the amount of float over and 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 over. Fucking idiots. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. And this one, here we go. But your hands up, I apologize. You can speak. Oh, guys, by the way, if you're in Twitter, if you're in Twitterland, you can come up, request to speak. I don't get to see all the requests for whatever reason, but if I see your request, I will pull you up. I'm not afraid of you. All right, I give you the floor. I let you say whatever you want to say. Oh, Ryan Cohen's a piece of shit. I heard him last week, and I was like, hey, calm down, bro. Calm your tits. It's not that way. Information is key. You just nailed it. Yep. Free is worse kind of blind. Man, you guys tired of popcorn? Anybody tired of free popcorn or free NFTs on layer one? Trash. Go ahead, Ape Ace. The floor is yours. I'm good. What remember this day? August 16th. I don't know. Yeah, you know, guys, I took a nap. Here's what happened. I took a nap. And the information's free. It really is. But I took a nap and I said, you know, I got to wake up with energy tonight because I'm willing to smash these dudes. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I'm not trying to smash dudes. I'm just willing to smack these dudes across the face. And that's what I want to do. I want to blow some backs out. That's what I want to do. What is this? Why is this up? Okay, this is the daily chart. Whoa, my bad, bros. Oh, here's the minute chart. All the way up to $25 in the after hours, guys. Woo! What a run, huh? Not really. Oh, but you know what Trey's going to tell you? It's the SPY. The SPY manipulates AMC. Now it's the SPY. First it was this. First it was that. What's next, Trey? How about your owner? How about your not owner? Oh, God, no. How about your board of directors, CEO? That dumbass. That's who manipulates this stock. Go ahead, Ape. Your hands up. I hear you.
Hey, man. One thing I was going to mention is, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond is shorted legitimately 50%. And we just
reported.
Reported, right? So it's on the record that it's 50%, which is 30% more than AMC, and we saw how much that squeezed. So I don't know what the expectation is of this MOAS for AMC when something that's more than doubled shorted, you know, squeezed to where it did today. I don't know where they get these numbers.
Well, they get the same numbers. Like Cowboy fans get the idea that their team's going to win the Super Bowl every year. Like it's not going to happen, right? But we're still fans about it. I don't know how safe this space is. Marantz out here trying to smash dudes and slap them in the face. Stacks, thank you so much for that, man. If you want a number, take it. I have John Bennett, my shadow. Hey, John, listen to me very clearly. I'm going to pull you up to speak. And if you start speaking that crazy shit, it's okay. All right, John, you're here. I'm excited for you, John. Go for it. John Bennett. John, the floor is yours, John. Do what you do. John, you got to unmute the mic. I know you fat finger it all the time, bro.
Yeah, just gonna say, if we'll see what happens next week and what AMC goes to. You know what I mean?
Oh, is this the cordial, John? Are you drinking tonight? You're not drinking tonight. All right. Sounds good. Hey, John, what do you mean what'll happen next week? I'm telling you what's going to happen. Are you not believing it? It's going to get cut in half. AMC's stock price is going to go down.
No, it's going to go up big time. So
what do you mean?
Telling people not to invest in it because you're going to lose a lot of.
I didn't say. I've not. Hold on. Don't do that. I did not tell anyone to buy it or not to buy it. I don't care. I don't care if you buy it or not. I'm happy for you. I'm asking who would buy it. That's my first question. But what do you mean it's going to go up? It's going to get cut in half.
Yeah, but why don't you concentrate on the stocks you're invested in instead of what other people?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't want the information to get out? I'm just an information guy.
On about AMC all the time.
Yeah, that's what this space is called. I actually carve out 1 day a week for you, for the information for you, John. Don't you want it? Your stock's about to get cut in half. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, they'll be cut in half, but you'll have two halves of it, so you're not going to lose anything.
No. Listen, you will have two halves, okay? You will have two halves. Is that with the idea that no one ever will invest in AMC ever again? You're going to have...
It's like when you go to the baker's and you buy a cake.
Yeah.
Right, and you go home and you cut it in half. You've still got two halves to the cake.
You think so? But I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the new investor, the next investor, the one on August the 23rd who wants to buy some shares. How do you get someone, even Wall Street, to invest into something that they're not getting the full cut anymore? Only you are. You see, can I give you this example? I'll give you this example.
No, because the dividend's going to get issued in the future as well. So anyone who invests...
What do you mean in the future?
Will get a chance to buy ape. And if you want ape stock, you can buy it. No one's saying you can't buy it.
But why would I buy it? I want to invest in the company, not ape. I want to invest in AMC shares. Where's the value in ape?
I'm just glad you've just admitted that you want to invest in AMC shares. It's about time.
I do. No, see, I make too much sense for you, though, but I really want to understand this, guys. You guys can go ahead and get on the mic right now. You guys can come over to Twitter Spaces. Follow me on Twitter. I'm talking. Join the chat. Request, and I'll pull you up. Because John didn't make any sense. And here's why I'm telling you no one makes any sense right now. The only people getting an ape unit are individuals who currently hold the stock. Okay? On the 19th, whoever holds a share, whatever it may be, you're going to get something. That's the real cutoff. It's not that this was the previous cutoff. Whoever has a share, that's what it goes with. So, listen, it's just like GameStop split. But here's the difference. GameStop split their shares. That's what they did. These guys are splitting their equity, not their shares. So moving forward, when you buy into AMC, you're buying into the same 515, 512, 516, whatever the hell it is. But the value of that company is sitting on the shoulders of the ape unit equity and Adam Aaron. So that's a whole different play versus what you're investing in. They managed to take this equity out of it, and it's not in your favor. So if I'm buying into AMC moving forward on the 23rd, I have to know that I'm buying into 1.5 billion float. That's the amount I'm buying into. Do you guys get this part yet?
That's not true because that hasn't been issued. That's not been dished out.
Okay, John, you're so smart. Okay, and for the smartest guy in the room, you're absolutely the dumbest. The only reason why they requested for the 10 million preferred shares to get the billion ape units is to sell them. And if you don't think they're going to sell them to raise capital, he can't hit the market with the whole billion right away. He can't hit the market with 484 million, could he? I mean, at $10 times that pays off all your damn debt. But guess what? There's not a buyer for that debt. There's not a buyer for your ape unit. You think there is because somebody told you down this line, it's going to go up. It's going to be worth something. It might be worth something for the day. It might be worth something for the month. But the minute, and I'm talking about the nanosecond, that Adam Aaron announces, hey, we're going to sell some ape units. We're going to increase this float. Watch that shit sink. Watch that go down to the ground. And your stock in turn has to stay level with it. Did you know that part? Did you know that AMC shares will go down with ape no matter where it goes? And it's not that it will automatically, it just will inherently. And why? Because if I could get a vote for AMC, a vote, that's exactly what I'm buying. I can buy all the votes in the world to then make that float 1.5 billion. And someone's going to do it. Someone's going to do it. Because guess what? You only need 53% of the vote. That's all they did this year on the proxy. They only had 53% of the vote show up.
That's fake news.
What do you mean that's fake news?
Because he said he's only going to issue the 540 million in it at first.
516 million. Yes. So John.
So where's the 1 billion coming into play?
So they already filed for the 1 billion. They already did that. That's the same day they already filed for the 1 billion. Right? So AMC's sitting on 484 million ape right now. Come the 22nd, they're going to have 484 million.
That's all what's been confirmed is being issued.
Yes, so to him.
You can't say there's any more going to get issued.
What do you mean? That's all you need.
That's not what.
Is 484 million not enough to dilute the price?
John, he has a loaded gun.
That's my point.
I'm a AMC holder. I have $1 million worth. He's got a loaded gun. So the problem is, I've been messaging him, asking him, can you confirm you will not sell these additional apes in 2022? And he
no
won't
way.
Say, he won't answer. Because what he's going to do is going to wait for the price to go where he wants it, and then cut a deal with the 484 million and pad his bank account so that he has a longer runway to fulfill his salary and his bonuses. And this is coming from a fellow AMC holder.
Yo, don't call yourself an ape. It's so gross. Oh. So it's degrading. It's degrading. You're about as smart. If you're invested in AMC right now, and not you, Ace, because you know what? It's crazy. Because here's the crazy part. These guys are about as smart as apes, bro. They really are. Like, they really don't understand how bad it's going to get diluted. And this is why you know. Because, hey, John, help me out. Oh, John took off. Good for him. As a matter of fact, I have VT here. VT, the floor is yours. I'm just going to tell you the rules. There are none. You can say whatever you want. Let it rip. The floor is yours, VT. Welcome. You got to unmute your button there, VT. There you go.
How's it going, Marantz?
Yeah, it's going out. I'm outstanding, young man. I'm outstanding.
Hey, listen, man. I got 1,000 shares in AMC, and I watched her go from $72 to $9 or whatever the low was. And listen, man, I just don't trust Adam Aaron or whatever, because this guy went out and bought a gold mine without
he didn't buy a gold mine, but I hear you.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes, I do.
This gold mine doesn't produce anything at all, right? You know what I mean? You know how much money it takes to mine gold?
It wouldn't even matter. Right? It wouldn't even matter. It's not about that.
And when he asked for the dilution, we didn't give it to him, and somehow he found a loophole now.
Yep.
To dilute us. Like, how can you go? How can we trust this motherfucker anymore? You know what I mean?
You're right on.
It's over. I'm not holding no more. I'm selling. I don't want to see my money cut in half. Like, if everybody thinks it's a good thing, sure, I'll buy back in when that dilution is over, you know? Like, in half. Or if Ape is running, I'll buy Ape, whatever. But in the meantime, no, man, I'm not holding it no more.
No, see, I don't agree with that either. Why could I ever buy anything that's running? I mean, I don't buy things that run, right? I don't want to buy things that are running. I'm not chasing anything. I invest in the companies that are great, that are run phenomenally great. VT, mute yourself for a minute, VT, because the feedback's coming through. But I will say this, man. If you want to, and I love this because I got this from Herbatonic today. If you want to buy a rug, AMC's selling a lot of them, okay? And it's God's honest truth. This investment at first was amazing, right? So I bought in at $8.99. A lot of you guys know. Yes, there was a battle of 8 or whatever. I even think I bought in before that too. I think I bought back in October. I think I'll send the sell order through. I'll show you guys when I first bought AMC. I've owned AMC before for that whole first 3 months of it, from February, March, April, 3 months, right? I started YouTube in May. By May, I was already furious. I was already done with this kid because he started going on to Trade's channel and started tweeting. Now, here's the problem, because I can't have you run your company through Twitter. That's one thing. You're at the mercy of the investors. That's second thing. You give the power to the wrong people. Once you acknowledge the crowd, you will then be with the crowd. And he's going to be with the crowd real soon because he's going to retire. He has shares that are vested, but at the same token, he only has 200,000 shares, guys. 200,000 shares stands for about $5 million right now. He has $5 million worth of that market cap, and it's $12 billion. $5 million worth of the company versus Ryan Cohen's $1.3 billion. Like, there's a huge difference here on types of leadership and how they want this company to progress. But you got to remember, they were already under $4.8 billion before the pandemic even started. Don't let them fool you. The pandemic should have took them out. But they went ahead and offered 400 million shares to whomever, right? Underneath Wanda's nose, sold it to Silver Lake, sold it to Mudrick. They sold to anybody who was willing to give him $1. And he was proud to do it. And he boasts about it. And now he's sitting in front of you saying, guess what? I have no more shares to sell. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take your money, you, the investor, and you're going to pay for the mistakes we made in the past because they're due. And only $500 million is due. Only $500 million is due next year. That's it. And he has a cash burn of $600 million on the year so far. So yeah, he's going to be at zero by the time next year rolls around this same date. But he's gonna make an offer. He's gonna actually offer to someone who's willing to buy those units, and he's not selling them as equity preferred units, guys. He's selling them as votes. He's selling them as votes to get a bigger footprint of that company. This company will not be owned by retail, and it definitely will not be run by retail. If that's the case, you guys better put somebody on the damn ballot and get his ass out of there, or the board of directors, all of whom own 0 shares. 0.2% of the float is what they own. That's the same amount of shares that Apple owns. They're insiders. Guess what? There's a 17 billion share float on Apple. There's a 500 million over here. It's a goddamn joke. But anyway, back to it. I have Jacobus. Jacobus, the floor is yours. Anyone that wants to talk in here, you can request. I'll pull you up as a speaker. The floor is yours. I hold no grudges. You guys know this. This is an AMC safe space. This is the safest place you're ever going to be. I'll give you the truth. Go for it, Jacobys. I think that's your name. The floor is yours.
Yeah, I may have missed some stuff, but why are you so mad again?
I'm not mad. And don't mistake my delivery for being mad, please.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I kind of jumped in, so I thought maybe I missed the beginning of it, but I was trying to get caught up. But you're upset about the ape dividend coming up?
I'm not upset about anything. I'm giving out the info that you might want. If you don't want it, I understand. You're a Giants fan. You're kind of skewed.
But Giants. No, I was just trying to figure out what the main discussion was about.
So this is a safe space where we discuss how bad Adam Aron is as a CEO and how this company is about to get run to the ground, how they're about to take half of the value of the stock itself and dilute it to the fucking moon. And then I hope everyone notices the truth that's coming out. Well, now's your time to speak your truth, but go for it. You're skeptical.
Well, I was just going to say, I mean, we're this close to the dividend. I mean, there's no reason to really get into a tiff at this point. I mean, it's going to happen. It's only 2 days away. I think it'd be a better conversation next week to see where we're at. But being this close to the ape dividend and just the buying pressure that's going to come in between tomorrow and Friday.
Of what? Buying pressure to what?
Well, it's pushed off to the dark pools. I think what's only 6 or 7% of the actual floats on the.
So what you're saying is there's no price discovery for AMC. That's why the price doesn't go up. Is that what you're saying?
Well, if you figure that we kind of hung on to 25 today, and I know there's a lot of shorts underwater, and they're running out of time.
What are they running out of time of? I don't understand. What time are they running out of?
Well, because there's going to be a lot of synthetics out there.
What synthetics? I don't understand. How does this amplify the problem for anyone short on AMC? Here's why I ask you this. When you split, okay, you make an additional ticker. It doesn't take away from it only takes away from the value of AMC. So AMC on Monday is going to be half the value. Let's just do it at 25. It's going to be $12.50. Whoever is short this stock can return it Monday, can return it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They don't even have to worry about the ape equity part. All they have to do is return the said share. How is that a problem?
Well, it's just because there's only a set amount of apes coming out. Was it 517 million?
Has nothing to do with ape. Pay attention to AMC.
Well, hedge funds and brokers are going to be scrambling for legit shares.
Legit shares of AMC?
legit shares of AMC.
Okay, so I'm looking at the daily chart right now on YouTube, okay? I'm just curious because I'm looking at it. And right now the stock price, and remember I have this blue arrow. I don't know if you can see because you're not looking, probably you're on your phone. But at $25, it's up here. It gets cut in half. It comes down to down here where I have this blue arrow. Guys, it loses everything. It goes right back to where it was the whole month of May. So if you're shorting it even now, you're very smart because the price and the short of the AMC share has nothing to do with the Ape equity unit. They literally don't care about Ape because they're not even going to worry about it. They're not going to deliver Ape because they're going to deliver the share. What's that going to do to the price? AMC is going to go back to what? $20? You think? You think it's going to go up?
I mean, I guess theoretically, you know, they should, you know, probably wind up somewhere around 50-50.
Not somewhere. It's going to be 50-50 every time. You know that, right?
Well, once all the shorts have to close their positions or get margin called, there could be a run on AMC.
Who's getting margin called?
Crazy.
What the hell? Man, you guys are in Neverland. Neverland. Go ahead, I'm
It's
listening.
pretty crazy in the next few days. You know, that's all.
The next 2 days it's going to get crazy?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, people are scrambling now. I mean, just the amount of FUD out there, and there are people just trying to, you know.
I see everyone selling to go run into Bed Bath & Beyond and GameStop. I don't know. Did you see the halts today?
That was a nice run. That was a beautiful run, actually.
But I thought we run together. I thought AMC and GameStop run together. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, the bottom line is, what's it? The average short positions around what, $23?
All right, let me ask you something. You know why it's $23? Because it's going to get cut in half on Monday, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. They can return the shares at 12. They can return the shares at 13, 14, 15, the whole way through. But here's the crazy part, dude. And I like you. I like you already because you're convinced. Who's going to invest? Now, listen, you're not in AMC for fundamental reasons, correct? You don't care. Like this, you know, the business is a rundown deal. It's done.
No.
What do you mean?
I'm in AMC for a different reason.
For squeeze?
For squeeze, just for a fight for the retail investor.
Okay. You think that's a fight for the retail investor?
I think so. I mean, if you look at, you know, all the FUD being, I mean, even, you know, of course, the shill, Jim Cramer, you know, telling apes and GMEers to sell and go home, and you got Bank of America, you know, saying that you know, we have to let the bottom of the market hit or else.
Yeah, but has Cramer ever said you need to sell AMC or go home?
Yeah, he did.
No. He said Adam Aaron's a great guy, runs a great business, and it's coming back, and he's fighting back. I just saw the interview the other day. It was great. It was hilarious. But I ask you, stop using GameStop DD for AMC DD. But here's the crazy part, okay? And I'm with you, freedom fighters. I don't want this is me. I wouldn't pick Adam Aaron to be the leader of anything. Certainly if I'm going to be fighting against hedge funds, whatever it may be. He has no money in the game. He cashed out on you. Yeah, you know, I'm a military guy, firsthand, right? So when I was in the Army, I would eat last. I'm a sergeant, right? I eat last. My soldiers eat first. Adam Aaron has the complete opposite mindset. His investors don't eat first. He does. He sells his shares. His kids sell their shares. That's the difference in leadership. Ryan Cohen's wanted to hold the goddamn bag and let the whole world come out here and get GameStop shares for the price they get them at. Because he's holding, we get the price of where they're at. Because DFV's holding, we get the price of where they're at. All of our insiders have bought this year on GameStop. And yes, when I say ours, because I own the company. I own GameStop. That's what I do. You own AMC, and unfortunately, you don't have control of your destiny. But I'll ask you this, Jacobus. August 23rd, the next day, who's investing into AMC? Don't tell me shorts. I don't care about the short side of it. I want to know who's going long. Like, who literally thinks this is a profitable company once the Ape unit is out there? Who's going to buy a share of AMC knowing that it's tied to the equity of Ape?
I think if the price does come down, I think it's going to attract more buyers personally. But I'm just still kind of trying to wrap my head around this because this came out a few weeks ago now, and I'm just trying to understand why I didn't have this fight a few weeks ago. I've been here for 3 weeks.
I've been here for 3 weeks every week. every time, and it's the same speech, but in a different way, because we get more news, no news by Adam Aron. When is he going to sell? How is he going to raise equity? How do you raise money off of this? Right? Other than to dilute the current float, your float is going to go from 500 million to 1.5 billion. Like, I don't think anybody sees the writing on the wall here. If you had that, it's not only is it a loaded gun for Adam Aron to have, it's who do you trust? You're willing to pay. You're willing to buy. I'm trying to get this right, Jacobus. You're invested into AMC, right? So you're willing to pay off their bonuses, their mistakes, everything, so they can become profitable one day. Like, you're willing to take the hit. That's not how investing works.
Well, it's maybe we kind of see things a little bit differently in that aspect. But,
okay. Well, let's use Kramer. Let's use Kramer's quote today. He said, "I implore Bed Bath & Beyond to sell." And he told the CEO of Bed Bath & Beyond, sell as many shares as possible, because right now, this is the time to raise equity, raise money to survive. And what I said, and I said this in a tweet, is this is Kramer and hedge funds, yes, short hedge funds that manipulate outcomes, right? This is them conditioning you, the investor, that raising and doing offerings and raising equity is the way to run your business. That is not a path to profitability. Path to profitability is actually making money with the business you do, i.e. pay executives less, run your business better, and have a great business model. There is an emphatic following for AMC. The unfortunate part that they are not being told the truth is that company will go bankrupt because of the bad deals Adam Aron did in 2016 and 17. That $5 billion he's been under since 2018 is not, we're trying to get back to 2018, 2019 numbers. When people are trying to talk fundamentals and saying they're headed in an upward trajectory, it doesn't get them anywhere. It's a plateau. The plateau is the movie industry is in fact dying off. Now, there are some people that care about movies. There are some people that make it survive. But those people are running Cinemark and Regal. Those people are not in AMC. None of them. There's not a single employee at AMC that cares about your investment. That's why they sold off their shares. But, I tried to help. I'm going to bring up... go ahead, I'm listening.
No, so do you own a position in AMC or no?
No, I sold.
Okay.
Like the rest of them, like the rest of the guys who watch the channel. A lot of people sold. And I would sell again and again and again. For those of you that are not selling, what are you waiting for? I'm only asking because at $72 you didn't sell. You saw it go all the way up and all the way back down, right down to the ground. And the whole way through, did they raise equity? Did they do anything else other than shell out? He said this the other day too. Adam Aron said, whenever I dilute the stock, and I hear, hey, David, I see you, David, and I'm going to pull you up. Calm your tits, fat boy. Okay? David versus Goliath is over there on his burner phone. I'll pull him up in a minute, and I'll whoop his ass too. Anyway, so here's how it works. And I'm not whooping your ass, by the way, Jacobus. I'm whooping everyone else's ass who's still in this damn thing for the dumbest reasons in the world. Adam Aron then stated, my stock goes up, our investment goes up every time I dilute. Negative. It goes up, it runs, and then he sells. I challenge Adam Aron to announce that he's going to do a public offering in the moment. He never does. He sells off while it's running and then says, oh, by the way, guys, check out that 4K or the S4 filing, whatever I did. I don't fucking know. You know why I don't know? Because GameStop doesn't do it that way. GameStop comes out on an earnings statement and goes like this: we're going to sell off 5 million shares to raise equity for our company. That's how GameStop does it. They did it on the earnings call last year on the annual shareholders meeting. Do you know what AMC did? Oh, by the way, we sold off some shares. We did it again and we did it again, and we raised $1.2 billion. That's what they did. They said it after the fact, after they took the money from you. There's a big difference from asking for permission and asking for forgiveness. And I'm not saying they're asking for permission on GameStop. It just made business sense. And they still sit on $1 billion, and they still have $1 billion worth of revenue. Actual inventory and fulfillment centers there, and 850 new hires, and they're getting nimble in their business profit model. And guess what? They're going to be a great company. We know that. It's not even comparable. But for all you guys out there talking about a short squeeze, what squeeze? What manipulation? What shares are you talking about? They're not there. It's ridiculous.
Well, and this is the last thing. It's just, you don't have a position in AMC.
Oh, here you go.
Well, no, just wouldn't your energy be better spent
You tell me.
On a space with the positions you have?
I do a space every day. I have 720 videos of GameStop every day. I make the time for AMC so they know what the hell they have. That's all it is. Tell me what my time's better off spending. I'll tell you what. You go ahead and you make a channel, young man, and see who wants to show up and hear what you have to say, and then we'll see where we all at tomorrow. Okay?
Oh, no.
There you go. I know you won't. I know you won't put in the time or the work. You don't put in the homework like I do. You don't go read the goddamn filings for AMC. You just say, I want to get rich. I want to get this train. I want to get on because market manipulation. What market manipulation? Why aren't you in Bed Bath & Beyond? That's more manipulated than AMC. That's the right call.
Did you short it at 13 or no?
What was that, sir?
Did you short it at 13 or no?
I don't short stocks. I buy and then I sell. And then I hold. But I mean, if you want to get your parting shot, I'm telling you, man, I'm not against you. Go for it. Say what you got to say about me. The floor is yours.
Oh, no. I'm just trying to think of, what's your driving motive. That's all, man.
There is no driving motive. There's none. You know what it is? Well, there is one. I'll tell you this. And then I'm going to pull up David. No, I'm not trying to save you, per se. I had a guy who said, you know what, Marantz, your videos and your information really helped me make a decision. That was it. That made me think. I said, you know what, maybe I do have influence, but not to the point where I'm telling you what to do and say. Maybe I have the influence to say, you know what, go do your due diligence. Go do your homework. But you don't know the man. You're trusting an ape equity unit is about to be buried down to 1.5 billion. Yes, over the course of the next year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it may be, your float's going to be 1.5 billion as of today. But why? Because they filed for it. They still have the ability to file for 4 billion more. But hey, they haven't. That's why I don't say there's 5 billion synthetics. I don't do that. Or there's 5 billion ape units coming out. I don't do that. I just tell you what they filed for and what makes sense. And what makes sense is me and not this fucker that's coming up. David Goliath. The floor is yours, David. Think about it. I give you, David, you know what's the difference? And don't start talking yet, David. I pulled you up. Just chill for a second. I'm going to let you speak in a minute. But I want to give you this whole floor to tell you this, David. Unlike your Spaces calls, I'm not going to speak over you. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to have the whole mob come in, but you made a video like yours do. Dude, this is an easy run. You come in, you say what you want, and I'm going to let you say it. And it's very simple. If you have a question, I'll answer it. But the question is, yes, you need to lose weight. You sound fat in the voice. You smell through the mic. All of the above. I get that part. But I'm going to give you the floor right now to let you do what you do. And I appreciate you, young man. Go for it.
All right, so first off, I'm at 16% body fat, so any day you want to go for a workout, I'll go out and join you.
Thank you.
You're like 8 miles behind me on a 5-mile jog, you'll understand.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, that being said, this isn't a burner account because it's been my secondary account for DD and FUD since day one.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So if I was actually trying to hide it, I'm pretty sure I'm swift enough to be able to hide it from you. So it's not a burner account. That's first.
Good job. Man, it's a joke. But you got to speak up louder, man. You're hard to hear right now.
Yeah, it's my phone. So secondly, the fact that you just said to Jacko, go create your own, your own YouTube channel, boy or son or whatever you called him.
Young man.
And young man, that was it. Correct?
There you go.
And see how many people show up. There's right now 49 people in this space, and you have 4,000 followers on YouTube, subscribers. So
well, I know. I'm not counting the 104 on YouTube.
Story there.
I'm not counting the 104 on YouTube. Is that it? The concurrent viewers? My bad, bro. Go for it, though.
4,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I know. 4,000.
Yeah. So, nonetheless,
no bots, no groupies, all legitimate brick by brick. And I'm happy you're here, too. You're one of them, though.
And for you to tell me that I don't let people speak or I call in reinforcements or whatever verbiage you used is asinine, because I'm like the epitome of let's hear what your side of the story is, provided that somebody's coming from a point of integrity.
Facts. I only want facts. I don't want your opinion. I only want facts. Read me an SEC filing. All I want is facts, but go ahead.
If you're going to present it as fact, let it be fact.
But in fact, if it is an actual fact, it is not necessarily a fact, because if I don't say it's a fact, it's not a fact. I've been there before, man. I've been in your calls, but it's funny.
Facts are supported by facts.
There you go.
Are provable, right?
Oh.
Facts are facts.
Oh, I love it.
Definition.
There you go. But we're going to have this conversation. Is this what you came up for?
No, not.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to say goodnight.
Thank you. That's it.
It was fun seeing you. You just keep hammering away. Keep trying.
I try, baby. I try. I do my best.
The question isn't what you do. The question is why you do it.
You know that. You know why I do it, David. Don't try to paint me out to be something I'm not.
I think I know what you are, and it is what you are.
Yeah, what am I, David?
In my opinion.
What am I?
I'm not going to speak to it because I don't have facts to prove it.
That damn right you don't. So don't say you know what I am.
You do spend
you
a lot
dumb
of
fuck.
time speaking about something that you don't have a position in.
Well, I have a fact for you.
It's uncanny.
I have a fact for you. You're about as dumb as the next guy. That's a fact.
I'm what?
You're ignorant. There. You want me to spell it out for you?
That's a fact?
That's a fact. Backed by facts.
In addition to us doing a physical, why don't we take IQ tests together and see how that comes out? Why don't we look at what degrees we have and what we accomplish in life and what our incomes are?
Hey, let me ask you something for a fact, David. Do you own AMC?
I do.
Thank you. I'm infinitely smarter than you. Done. What's next? This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You own AMC, and that is a fact. And the fact that you own AMC,
I own GME, I own some other things as well.
Yeah, but the fact that you own AMC shows your intelligence. Fact. Point blank.
In your opinion.
Yeah, that's an opinion. Sure. Backed by fact. Got you, brother. Anything else you want to do? This is your show.
Do you need to learn the definition of fact? Would you like me to look it up and read it to you?
Do you need to know the definition of owning AMC? It's called fucked. You're fucked. There it is.
That's your opinion.
This is ridiculous. AMCers are lost. I'm reading the chat here, not myself. This is someone else's opinion. Oh, man. But I'm here for you.
A thing that is known or proved to be true. Is that simple enough for you?
Whatever you say. Did you go get your damn dictionary? Is that Google? Oh, you Googled it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Google shares. Google AMC shares on Monday. Google the price.
That's for the Oxford dictionaries.
So answer my question, though, David. Real. Who's going to invest into AMC after the 23rd?
The definition of fact I just provided to you is, in fact, a fact.
Okay.
You good with fact yet?
Can you give me one fundamental reason to invest into AMC after the 23rd?
Can I tell you something? One reason I would invest in AMC additionally after the 23rd is just to piss you off.
There you go.
Apparently, somehow that upsets you.
Hey, that's perfect. Why. That's perfect. It pisses you off that you think it pisses me off. There's a fact. We could do this all day, bro. We could do this all day.
Your effort into fighting against it.
By the way, 16% body fat. That is fat.
But it's a logical conclusion.
16% body fat. Don't go bragging about that shit, man. That's like, I don't even know what to say. That's like saying you got a 6-inch penis, bro. I'm sorry about it. It's nothing to brag about. Oh my God. I'm ready to go ahead and bring up a new speaker. Because
16% is bad, probably.
It's not something to go bragging about. I think I walk around at 16 and I don't even work out. I sit here on YouTube all day. That's what I think it is. But if this is all personal, I'm just letting you know 6% is in fact fat. And that's a fact.
That's the only reason why I provided that fact.
He's skinny fat. Okay, cool.
That's a
fact. I'm so sorry, guys. Hey, the chat loves you, by the way. The 40 guys that you think that are just on Twitter, they love you. Don't worry about me so much, David. You came in here. I didn't come into yours. You followed me in here.
I came in here for a purpose. It's all right.
Yeah, I know. You're the guy. You're the guy who goes to the gay bars and say, I'm just here to dance because I like the music. I know guys like you.
Homophobic, are we?
No, not at all. That's where I go.
Who else can you offend?
That's where I go. Who am I offending you? Are you offended? Are you that guy? Are you offended?
No, I'm not, but that's a derogatory statement.
How is it a derogatory statement? It's a statement of fact. It's a fact. There. Are you good? I can poke at you all goddamn day.
It's meaningless because you don't know who I am. And
I do know who you are. Your name is Anna. Anna. That's your name right now, Anna.
Obviously, you don't understand the
And then it's biblical David versus Goliath, which makes no sense to me, by the way.
Bro, you're so lost in the sauce.
I know, babe. Hey, but you're here every day. I appreciate you.
I'm not here every day. I'm saying goodnight.
No, but you follow me every day. I know. Hey, you follow me. I don't follow you. Thank you. All right. Next loser up. Who else is here? Oh, there's no letting others speak, Kevin. You've never been there, Kevin. Okay? You haven't been in the Twitter Spaces calls where they all gaggle up, get together, do the whole circle jerk. AMC to the moon. Millions of shares. I don't care. I don't care one bit, dude. It's my call. It's my space. I do what I can. So everybody knows exactly what's happening here. But yeah, so tell me, and no one can tell me, who's going to invest in AMC on the 23rd. And why would they on a 1.5 billion float? But, hey, what do I know? Want tissues. Kevin, I do if I see you later. Now I have a recovering addict. He'd like to be a speaker here, recovering addict. I'm going to pull you up. You have the floor, recovering addict. Now, I know you've attacked me plenty of times. Try not to attack me, okay? Try not to make it about me. Try to make it about AMC. Everyone, I don't know what your agenda is. Why are you involved? No. Talk about your stock. Talk about your ownership. Talk about that thing that's about to be half on Monday. You have the floor. Recovering addicts, welcome back, brother. Think about it. I give you space here. I give you the floor here, and you're welcome to it. Go for it, brother. You have the floor. You can unmute. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. How you doing, Marantz?
I'm doing well. Did you go pick up David's, his panties off the floor? That guy.
I don't know. You guys are getting into it.
When you walk in giving out your stats, I'm 16% body fat. I don't give a shit. But go for it, brother. What are you?
Well, I just saw, your title says AMC Safe Space.
It is.
It doesn't sound really safe.
Why is it not? I'm giving you the information. I'm trying to give it to you real. And I'll tell you what, Recovering Act, can I ask you a question, though? Instead of attacking the name of the space, let me ask you. I'm just asking for the people. Who's investing into AMC on the 23rd of August?
I'm telling you what I see. I see AMC Safe Space, but there was a huge dialogue of attacking one another. I mean, it doesn't feel all safe, right?
Well, between you and David that come in to attack me, no, not at all. But everyone else, sure.
Am I attacking you? I'm just trying to get a clarification here if I'm able to talk freely, or am I going to get degraded, or
hey, Recovering Addict, Recovering Addict, the floor is yours. I just told you that. Go for it.
So, curious, right? I'm curious, if we can talk about another company for a moment.
We can do however you want to do it, brother.
Okay, so if let's say a company made $4 billion, right, in revenue.
Sure.
But then their holdings get reduced by $94 billion. Doesn't that cancel out the revenue?
Yes, I mean that's simple math, but go ahead.
I'm just saying. So Citadel on paper, right? They made $4 billion. I'm going to go ahead and give them a round of applause.
Right.
But their holdings went down $94 billion.
Right. No, I saw what you said. So if you looked at the bottom, okay, and that's a net, by the way, but their holdings themselves. So they actually had how much money that they assets under management. Then they had how much they had previous. But if you look at the very bottom, it actually tells you how many new positions opened, closed, and how many are they carrying over or additionally added. So there's more to the list than that. So when you look at it, they decreased their positions by X, Y, and Z. But just because their assets under management shrank doesn't mean that they lost money. It just means they sold off what they could. Making a profit on what you sold off is the difference in what you see. There's a huge misunderstanding.
Hold on, Marantz. If they continued that type of loss, quote unquote loss, for the next 3 quarters, they would go bankrupt, bro.
Not bankrupt. Their assets under management would be zero. They still made money. Making $4 billion is making $4 billion. Do you understand what you're saying?
Okay, I'm trying to let you know that if they continued reducing their holdings,
yes,
okay, for the next 3 quarters, they would literally be at zero. Do you understand that?
Yes. Doesn't mean that they would lose money.
Because, they would have $4 billion. Congratulations.
Well, for every 100, right? $4 billion for every 100. So then they made $12 billion, but their assets under management are zero. How is that a bad thing? Do you know how it works?
That is a terrible thing. And if you think that's a good thing, then, I can't change your mind, right? I would rather have those holdings of the $94 billion and make $4 billion. But hey, if you think that $94 billion getting reduced from the balance sheet and getting $4 billion in revenue is a good thing, then so be it, bro.
I'm trying to find out how I can teach you this, but you're not listening. It's assets under management. If they trimmed up their assets under management, they didn't lose anything. They just gave back the money to the people that gave them their money. They had a net of $4 billion as a company, but more so than that, they shrank their position and sold it off, which is fine. The people who invested the money didn't lose anything. They're on the plus side, even though they shrank their position by $90 million. They're on the plus side. It would be different.
It's a normal occurrence for $94 billion to disappear within 1 quarter.
It didn't disappear. Assets under management means...
You're telling me to reduce your holdings...
What?
In 1 quarter of $94 billion, that is something that happens on a quarterly basis, right?
This is something that Amy already explained. And she explained it on on Twitter, so maybe you didn't understand it because you have to read it, but I'm going to explain it to you again. The amount of money that is being traded, okay, it can shrink. It does not matter. Those people didn't lose anything. All they did was get out of those positions that they had. That's all they did. Whether or not I give it back to my investors, I have investors that can pull out tomorrow. They can pull out billions of dollars.
They're asking for more money. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? They made $4 billion. Man, you can't read.
All of their investors' money.
You know what? I'm done talking in circles. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go pull it up because I'm going to let you see what I mean by this. And maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know what I mean. And I got to find it. I got to go look. But you know, I'm willing to do that for you just because I'm that guy. But Citadel, okay? Hopefully it comes out this way because it's going to say like they lost all this money, right? Oh, I forgot the A. Apologize. All you guys out there. He didn't spell it right. Okay, so it's going to be here somewhere. I'll find it right now because somebody's going to have to post they lost this. Look at BlackRock loses $1 trillion, Citadel loses $94 billion. They didn't lose $94 billion, okay? I just wanted to let you know that. Just because their actual assets under management got shrunk, and that's what this thing's going to tell you. I'm waiting for the one that you can see it. I'm going to pull it up right now. It's going to load. And and we'll find it. I know what I'm looking for, bro. You're gonna just keep talking though. You're doing good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fill you in, right? Because in December,
here we go.
Citadel actually fought for their clients, like they fought against them.
I'm trying to give you guys an idea. So this is at Susquehanna, whatever international group, and they're going to tell you, ooh, they lost 78 billion. I want to give you an example of what happened with Citadel. Do you see how they go like this? They go new purchases, sold out of, and then reduce holdings in, additional purchases. They offset each other. It doesn't mean that they lost money. It's just the market value of the assets under management changed. They still had a profit. All they did was give back some and take this. They still had a profit. But everybody wants to write out there, they lost 94. Just because you changed your holdings doesn't mean that you lost money.
So hold on. They don't have to disclose their short positions, though. So what are you talking about?
Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Who's short? Who's short? You think Citadel's short?
Absolutely.
You think they're short? Don't they have a long to offset their short? Don't they have a GameStop share to offset their AMC share? I'm just asking. And I'm just bullshit. They don't. They're not an AMC or GM. They're not GM. Yeah, they're hedging. They're called a hedge fund. That's what hedge funds do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're massively short.
Massively short. Do you know what stock they're massively short on?
They're massively short on AMC. I just told you that.
Watch this. Do you see this stock here at 96 cents? HYMC. 96 cents. Do you know why? Citadel owns HYMC, 5% of the company, but nobody's going to tell you that part, just me, right? And AMC bought into this bad boy, a gold mine. What were all those theories? Gold-backed NFTs, gold in them there hills. What else did you want to say? Free popcorn at the supermarket, delivered to home, cryptocurrency being paid to you.
What I'm really curious about is like...
It's ridiculous.
What I'm really curious about is like how you're trying to save people from themselves.
I'm not saving you from shit. I'm giving you the info. Whatever you want to do with it, you do with it.
No. So I mean, I understand you're a YouTuber and you get like clicks and all that shit, right?
Do I?
I mean, you sound like an entertainer to me because
there you go.
Like, great people and all that, right? Like, but as far as like calling it an AMC safe space so that people get clicks and move in here.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I definitely think so.
You think so? You don't think I told my viewers? You don't think I told my viewers the day before? Said I'm going to do a spaces called AMC Safe Space. This is a safe space.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something, okay, recovering addict, because you're recovering. Here's the first thing. I have so many people that DM me throughout my day. And believe it. And I'll start sending you them all if you don't believe me. Where they say, hey, Marantz, thanks for holding that Spaces call, man. You really opened my eyes. Hey, Marantz, you really gave me some great info. I'm going to make a good decision, whatever they want to do. I don't care what they do. I don't care what you do. But do you know what's happening to your stock on Monday? Do you know what's happening to this company moving forward? What's already been happening? What's been happening? Dude, you think this is the first Spaces call I've had?
As far as I can throw you, and that's pretty damn far.
Hey, recovering, you couldn't throw me. What the hell? Making threats that you're going to throw me somewhere? That's not going to work. Anyways.
How is that a threat?
I love GME and AMC. Checkmate.
Thank you. Just keep it down. So check this out. I give you the floor, and I tell you, I've been making videos for almost 2 years now, and they've all been the same from day one. AMC is complete trash. You think I just woke up today and decided to hold the Spaces call? No.
Yeah.
But you're here.
Yeah.
And thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the channel.
Here.
I appreciate you so much.
I want to point out again that, you were that individual who did record himself selling AMC right before the run-up.
I did.
And here you are again. So thank you for the reassurance.
I sold AMC during the run-up, too. Were you there during the live streams when I sold it for 51, 49 and 51, 28 and 31?
No. So you were pounding the pavement right before the huge run-up. And here you are
during the run-up, too. During the run-up.
Pounding the pavement.
During the run-up.
You work for, whatever, because you obviously have some type of connections to something. I'm not sure what it is.
What are you doing?
Connection.
What are you doing? There's not conspiracy theory. That's not the conspiracy theory channel.
It's not a conspiracy when you have collusion between the DTCC, Robinhood, and Citadel Securities, all on paper, government documents that say that there was actual negotiations between Robinhood and Citadel Securities to reduce their fees, and the DTCC actually reduced their margin requirements or actually waived it because of market volatility. That is not a conspiracy theory, sir. That is
recovering addict.
Thank you.
I made a great video about that. I made a great video.
What does any of this have to do with AMC?
No, I agree, Amy. But hold on. Amy, don't steal my thunder.
My button was removed, Amy.
Amy, don't steal my thunder, Amy. How dare you?
Okay.
Listen.
I want to help him with this.
No, I know, but I was about to say it.
You want to help me?
Yeah. What was the report called? What was the report called? Wasn't it called the GameStop report? I'm just asking. Had nothing to do with AMC. It had like one page about AMC, man.
If you remember clearly, there's actual documentation of what stocks were PCO'd. Did you go through it? I know it was a big.
I want you to watch the video. You know what? I'm going to send it to you, Recovery. Hey, Recovery, I'm going to send you the video.
About 50 of them.
I tore apart that whole report.
Okay, you can go through all of it.
Hey, can we talk about one thing on that report? I want you to talk about one thing on that report. They triggered a halt on AMC on purpose.
There was position close only for GameStop, AMC, and multiple other stocks.
9 stocks. 9 stocks. I'm well aware.
Actually, it was a list of like 50, but yeah.
Okay, so and then the DTCC actually waived their margin requirement. Why would they do that, Amy?
Why would they?
Was there a problem with margin or something?
Yes,
there was.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Do you still not understand what happened? Do you still not understand that a bunch of retail traders exploited a loophole?
Exploitation!
Yes.
That's an interesting spin. Did you guys hear that?
If you'll
it was
finish what I'm
exploitation
saying.
by the retail trader.
How can we not hear it? You're loud as shit.
I mean,
that is some fascinating
you want to let me finish what I'm saying before you scream like a blithering idiot over me?
He's doing a good job of that. Go ahead, Amy. I'm listening.
There was
one name, Amy, but thank you very much for doing that.
There was a loophole on Robinhood, and it actually still exists, where you can change the amount of margin that they give you. Now, if you put that all the way up to max, and you give yourself, I don't even know what the total amount is that you can get when you are on margin. I'd have to pull it up and look, but it's quite a bit of money. So a lot of people were buying this stock on money that they didn't have and money that they couldn't cover in their accounts. 100%. And that is all in those reports.
Yeah, you know what, Amy?
I
broke down that whole report.
Combed over.
I'm gonna repost that video. I broke it down. Guys, I murdered that video. It was amazing. This was probably my favorite one that I've done. But Recovering Addict, you're brand new to the channel. No, I'm gonna send it to you. You're new to the channel. I want to thank you for supporting the Spaces Call. Thank you for supporting the movement. You've been a great success to me. Every view I ever get is because of you. I am so excited, and I'm happy to entertain you. If I could give you some advice, please put a shirt on in your damn little picture there, because you're missing a lot. You're lacking a lot of definition, and you really need to do some push-ups even now. But I appreciate you. But I got to actually pull up some other people. Some people are here to speak. There's new people in here, so I appreciate you recovering. You can stay there if you stay on mute, but if you start talking out of turn, I gotta yank the cord, bro. Okay?
I can't control myself. I'll go ahead.
I know you can't. You can't control yourself. I know. Your mother told me all about it. Take care, brother. Yep. Appreciate you. Okay, drop down now. Thank you, young man. This child of children. I love these guys. This is descendants of the nerds, descendants of the apes. What did Rico say? He said, I'm the descendant of Aztec warriors. I can kill animals. Well, these dudes can eat popcorn. That's about it. Next up is Leo Kins. Leo Kins, you're in the chat. You're on the channel. You can say whatever you want. I do not stop you. You can do whatever you want. You know it's a safe space. Go for it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
After 18 plus grueling months, it's finally nice to have a place where I can speak freely. And I do watch your videos. I think you have a great perspective on things.
Thank you, Leo. I appreciate that.
At the end of the day, on Monday next week, it's checkmate, and that's it. That's all the DD we need.
That's all the DD.
That's it.
So
preferred equity. It's checkmate, cash only.
All right.
I love fucking popcorn. I'm going to the movies, and then I'm going to swing by a GameStop and buy a PS5.
I'm so pumped for you. I really am.
Out.
So when you go to the movies, make sure you go to Cinemark. It's a really that company's run really well. But I just will say this to you, Leo. The concern that I have, maybe you don't, but let's find out. One is, are you concerned that the float will be someday, very soon, whether it be a year from now or 2 years from now, and you'll realize what that time's not far removed from now, that the float will be 1.5 billion shares. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware, and I have zero concerns.
So you think it can still get squeezed billions? I mean, the billions of shares that are out there, the billions of synthetics, supposedly. You don't think that this gives anyone a way out rather than a way in?
Nope. I think we're in checkmate. That's it. That's
okay.
That.
So if you're short AMC share, right?
There's 500 million preferred shares.
Yes, there are.
That's it. There's no more. There's no less.
Okay.
Checkmate.
So if I want to buy AMC stock, because what's checkmate is the AMC shares themselves, the billions and billions of those, or are you talking about the ape equity unit itself?
The ape.
The ape. Okay, so the ape. So I know where I can find 484 million ape for pennies. Adam Aaron. I can go right to him. And wouldn't the value of ape go down if he decides to sell any? He can sell one. It's already a dilution of any. Are you not worried that your CEO is willing to sell you off again during any type of run?
No worries at all.
Okay, so when it's running to $20, do you think he then in turn offers it up and sells it at $10 a piece?
Nope.
I mean, who's going to buy it, right? Who's going to buy AMC debt, $5 billion worth? I don't think he can get $5 billion. I think he needs $500 million just to satisfy the covenants of next year. So I'm trying to find out how much he's going to raise, and then in turn, how much apes are willing to invest more for no squeeze, though. There's no squeeze. This takes the squeeze off the table. You think you can squeeze 1 billion shares? You couldn't squeeze 500 million. I'm asking. No, Leo? Just checkmate? That's the DD?
Checkmate. That's the DD.
All right, brother. Very intelligent approach to investing. I'm super excited for you. And I wish
YOLO all in on checkmate.
Wow. Okay, so another question for you. And I'm going to pull up the other speakers. Don't worry. I see a lot of speakers here. Everyone will get their chance, okay? My next question for you is this. Who, in turn, will invest into AMC on the 23rd, buying the stock AMC, knowing that they're not getting an ape equity unit for it, and they're now buying a share at $12, right? If it were to split right now, you're basically getting 1/3 of what the float will be when you buy a share of AMC. And do you think that's a smart investment for anyone who knows math, anyone who has logic, anyone in the world, i.e. Wall Street? Why would anyone buy AMC shares?
That's a great point you bring up. Matt Kors, a fellow YouTuber, actually on record said it would be wise to sell all the ape and double down on the AMC.
Do you know, we don't listen to Matt, right? I mean, I don't, but here's why. If you're willing to sell AMC ape coins, right, you're not protecting yourself, and here's why. Because who are you selling them to? Whom is going to buy all those votes?
The key word is sell, and that's where I don't.
Okay, you don't sell. You don't plan on selling. You're gonna diamond hand this shit to the ground.
Hold on for dear life.
HODL. That's terrible. That's the acronym. That's what it stands for. I just thought they spelled hold wrong. That's what I thought they did. But I tell you, I'm speaking to AMC investors. This is how you guys talk, how you guys sound, what you guys believe. It's baffling to me that you don't see the manipulation by your own management team, insiders, willing to sell this off to the ground. He's had this ability since 2013. Why is he doing it now?
Only he could tell us that.
Well, what he said was the shareholders voted for this in 2013, and I'm still looking for one that's been here since 2013. But they used a loophole. They used a vehicle to drive equity cash out of the stock, out of your hands, the investors. Yes, they gave you the APE unit, but your APE unit is at the mercy of him. He gets to decide what happens to it, not you. There are no votes other than the votes that he carries. And right now they're sitting on 484 million votes. Whether they want to expand the float, whether they want to sell off said shares, I'm just letting you know what's capable, what's possible. But of course it'd be suicidal, right? AMC would revolt. You apes would then take over the theaters yourselves. You guys would walk in and just take shit from the counters. I would see mass riots if that were to happen. I'm just curious. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not.
Can I step in here for a moment?
Recovering addict, you're recovering addict. Of course you can.
So do you believe that there are synthetics in GameStop?
No.
You do not?
No.
Why did you get into GameStop?
I love the comment. Have you ever seen my video, Recovering Addict?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Man, come on, brother. I'm going to send you that one too. I just tore somebody's ass open the other day.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to click on it.
Recovery. Marantz. Hey, guys, thank you for having me up. I got to
Leo,
down.
I appreciate you. Buzz
you.
Lightyear, brother, to the moon.
Have a good night, guys.
So let's just hypothetically say that there are synthetics with AMC, right?
Hypothetically, sure.
Hypothetically, right? So if you were short and you were holding on to some type of naked short or synthetic, whatever term you want to use, because Amy might jump down my throat. And here you have to come up with an ape share to match that AMC share, right? So hypothetically, you'd want to get out of that position prior to that ape dividend getting issued. Would you not?
Not me. I'll explain. Can I explain?
You hold on to those synthetics?
Because they don't exist, right? They don't exist.
Matched up with an ape share, right?
Do you know that just by definition, the form of naked or synthetic, whatever it may be, that means there's collusion between a said trader and broker, right? And so who's willing to rat on each other? That's one thing. I'm just going to put that out there for you. But if you hold a share that you think is not really there, or you think is a phantom share, or whatever it may be, that's on your own agenda. I only know of 516 million shares that are tradable out there because that's what my CEO, Adam Aaron, the silverback himself, the shilverback himself, that's what he said. He said that they've counted the shares. He's not the CEO?
He's not your CEO.
Oh, he was when I held the shares? I'll buy back in tomorrow, brother. Hey, Recovering Addict, don't tempt me, bro. I'll buy in tomorrow. I'll buy one whole share, and I'll rocket that shit.
Buy one token share? Amy's done that.
I'm going to do it right now.
Enrique Hernandez, a.k.a. Pharma Bro's done that. I know how you guys work.
Yep.
The one token share don't work with me, bro.
Why not? Why not? Because he's my CEO at that point. He's my CEO at that point.
Bullshit.
All right, well then think about it like this. Real friends don't let other friends drive drunk. Real friends don't let other friends buy AMC. I'm just letting you know that. That's coming from Pep. I'm just quoting. But let's talk about this.
What the fuck was that?
That's what Pepper with Salt says, man. That's our guy. What's wrong with you? If you don't know who he is, he's a living legend. Yeah. So back to it. You gotta do your homework, man. This show is a family. It's been around for a long time.
Stop spinning for a moment.
Oh, no. You stop. I'm spinning in my chair right now because I'm thinking to myself, you guys really believe there's billions and billions?
Like,
somebody told me, did you hear the price targets? Somebody gave me a price target of like $39,000 a share if they return the 36 billion shares they have. I said, what the fuck? Yeah, that's what I said. I don't even see it getting past $20, but hey, I'll let you see it. Here's how it works for you. And I'm just curious. So if I have...
You didn't even answer my question.
I'm about to... If you stop interrupting. If I have a short share of AMC, apologize. If I have a short share of AMC, why not just buy it when it's half off on Monday? I can return it Monday.
Where do you get your numbers from? From the filing that I saw was 95.5.
95 what?
That was on the options. That's on the option.
Okay, but it also goes towards the ape share, right?
No.
It's the settlement
So
on the options contract.
So how do you figure that it's going to go below $10 if we're already
95.5?
Contract when it settles is going to be 95% AMC and 5% ape.
Okay, but even if it's at 50, it doesn't go below 10. So what are you saying?
Why do you say it doesn't go below 10?
Because it's at 25 right now.
I know, but how long do you think it's going to be at 25?
Do you not know how to do like basic math? Like
how long has AMC traded over $22 throughout the year?
Brother, here's the thing: is you guys were pounding the pavement a couple weeks ago
AMC.
about how it was going to capitulate below 10, and here we are, 100% difference than it was.
No. Listen.
What?
Listen. Because you're only seeing one side of this token, and that's the unfortunate part.
Not.
Yes,
I'm
you are.
What you told me.
I'm trying to tell you, and you're not listening.
That it was going to go below 10, and what if I believed you?
What if you did? And I didn't say below 10. I said it's going to be split in half from now. And here's my point to that.
Margin call.
AMC. You would have been margin called. Are you that extended? Are you really? You don't even have big money anywhere. Shut up. Listen. God damn. Recovering addict, right?
I'm just saying.
Stop spending all your money on Adderall and listen, please.
Below 10. Amy said that too.
Don't use words you can't spell. Okay? Now listen to me.
I didn't say that anybody would capitulate below 10.
Yes. Nobody said it. I didn't say it. All my Spaces calls are
recorded. You all said it was a $2 stock.
Here we go.
Don't lie.
It's an $8 stock. It's an $8 stock to me.
Marantz, I just want to ask this question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it easier recovering for you guys to come in here and go after everybody, make everybody else the enemy, and you hate our stock and you do this as if we have any control over your stock, than it is for you to ask your CEO why they lost $354 million last quarter?
I trust my CEO. I don't trust the two of you.
Okay, but you will sit here for hours and you will ask us like asinine questions, make accusatory statements, and blah, 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 like we have some kind of control over this stuff. But you don't ask your CEO why it is
I never said that you have control over the stock.
$354 million a quarter. Never, not what you ever
How about we talk about how short sellers had to put an additional $1 billion up?
Why are we talking about other people?
To hold their short.
Okay, she's saying talk about Adam Aaron's business strategy and your investment.
You guys are talking about $500 million loss supposedly throughout the year. But what you don't talk about is the additional $1 billion that had to get put up. Right?
You will never, ever, ever question the company, but you will go around Twitter questioning everyone else. When we read you the balance sheet, you tell us that it's up for interpretation as if that's a fucking thing. It's a balance sheet. Your CEO filled it out. Your CFO filled it out. It got audited. Those are facts. You will sit here and you will question anyone who disagrees with your stupid fucking narrative, but you don't question him. You don't question this company. You don't question this business model. You don't say, hey, why the fuck are we losing almost $500 million a quarter? But you will sit in here and fight about the dumbest shit. If you want to be an investor, look at your fucking company.
So please tell me how putting up $1 billion within 7 days to hold your shorts is a good investment.
You invested in this company. You invested in this company. All you guys have done is blame everyone else. No,
us supposedly losing half a $1 billion throughout a year.
You put your money in this company. It is you. You made the decision. It is not my fault your company's losing. It's not Marantz's fault your company's losing. It is not anybody's fucking fault except for the person who runs your fucking company. So you put your money in it and then blame everybody else for the shit that's going on. Take responsibility for your own shit. Own your decisions. This is your fucking money, your financial decisions. It is not on anybody else. We can sit in these spaces and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. It doesn't change a fucking thing.
Do you know what gets me excited?
Never questioned the fucking.
You know what gets me excited?
Put your fucking money into. It is on you.
If we get enough.
I'm gonna keep muting you because she's talking, and when she gets her point across, then you get to talk because you've talked for about 5 minutes. You've said all the parts you want to say.
Get this. If we do another $10 move upwards towards 34, that means that the shorts have to put another $1 billion up, bro. Isn't that fucking funny? I think that's funny.
What does that have to do with you?
Man, the short squeeze, brother. That's a lot of money to have.
Hey, recovering addict, let me ask you something. If the stock, no, I'll play your game. I'll play your game. If the stock goes to $34, are you selling?
Well, that's a very interesting number there, Marantz. That's been passed around a little bit. I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
How about we hit 34 and then we can talk about it?
How about you never get there? You get my point. Hey, Recovering, I've had enough of you. You've been great. Amy went ahead and wiped your ass with the floor, but I'll tell you something, or wipe the floor with your ass. I get confused. I can't tell the difference. It's both shitty. But
yeah, stop spinning in your chair.
There you go. Thank you so much for that. He's been great. Guys, I don't usually move people down, but I got a lot of people requesting to come on up. Right now is, and Amy, you can plug in whatever. I don't care. I love you. Alasa, whatever the hell your name is, Cam, whatever your name is with the hand up, the floor is yours. You can say whatever you want. Go.
Yeah, I hear all about your conversation right now. I was listening to your conversation. I'm from the Gambia, West Africa. Yeah. Greetings to everyone.
Good evening from Africa. Welcome.
Yeah. I really like your conversation. I see you guys are doing business. I would really hope that if you guys can do business over here in West Africa, I would really be happy to have that over here in the Gambia.
It's awesome. I'm still trying to figure out what's that have to do with AMC.
Yeah.
Do you go to the movies?
The movies?
Yeah. Do you ever go to the movies?
Yeah, I used to watch movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what Spaces call you're in right now?
No.
No? I didn't think so. So how's the weather out there, brother?
Yeah, we are in rainy season right now. It used to rain, and the wind used to destroy many places over here.
It's awesome. I'm taking it second as your language or English is your second language, kind of like mine. But I hear it's raining, man. That sucks. I just hope that you have a good infrastructure as far as how housing is. I've traveled the world, and rain can really be difficult. But these are good conversations to have during the Spaces call right now, because you're aware that it's going to be raining tears of sadness for AMC investors moving forward for the next 6 months. That's not the only rain you're going to feel. You're going to feel AMC tears everywhere. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
I'm trying to tell you, these guys are going to be crying up a storm, and I'm just so happy. So I'm happy you're here, man. I brought you up just to speak the good gospel. You have anything else you want to say?
Yeah. I really just want to ask you guys something, if you guys can do.
Sure.
Yeah. My life story, because of how we are living over here, is very hard for us, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. It's very hard.
Yeah. You know, the rain used to destroy many places over here. I feel sad about it. It's been a country is, we are very poor, like, you know how the country is in West Africa, the smallest place in West Africa, the smallest country in West Africa.
I don't know the smallest country. What is the smallest country?
Yeah, the Gambia.
Uganda. You know, this phone call's turned into like a Houston Wade live stream where we're going to talk about the map and National Geographic. I like this part. Hey, do you have an address where I can send an umbrella? Because if it is raining, I'll send you an umbrella. I'm not even joking. You think I'm joking right now? I'll send you something that can change your life. I don't know if you guys have them out there, but I'll send you one.
Yeah, it's not in Uganda. It's Gambia, West Africa.
Oh, Gambia. Gambia.
Yeah.
Cool. I've never heard of it, but I'm down. And I'll send you. I give away free NFTs, free GameStop merch, and if I can find a GameStop umbrella, I'll send one your way, brother. DM me on Twitter, and I'll definitely send you one. I want you to stay dry. I don't want you to get wet like all these AMC investors. No, sir.
Yeah, I just send you a message right now.
That's awesome, brother. Hey, let me tell you something. I appreciate you changing the temperature in this room here, because Amy was getting pretty hot and she was getting bothered, and I don't want her overheating. I don't want to get too excited and start cussing and cursing, but you've really brought down the stream. You brought down the tone, you brought down the energy, and you did a good thing for us here. So I just want to let you know you're doing God's work, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. I see this. I mean, was angry about about your best friend. He was, he just want to try to say some little good over two of you.
Yeah, absolutely. But the guy that was talking, the guy with no shirt, the guy who like wants to show off his soft shoulders, looking real feminine, that guy, he thought he was tough. And you know what we do with tough guys? We punch bullies in the face. That's what we do. So we just tell him how it is. And he didn't want to hear it. But I don't know how you guys do it in is it Gambia, Africa? Gambia.
Yeah.
Gambia. Oh, I don't know how you guys do it out there, but that's how we do it out here. We just take them out back, give it to them.
I wish you could visit the Gambia one day if you see the country. You will really love it.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I make my money off of GameStop, I'll travel the country, and I'm going to put it on my list of shit to do today. I'm going to put Gambia, Africa. I'll be there, I promise.
I'll be waiting for you one day.
Hey. Don't tease me with a good time. You're going to wait for me one? Don't tease me. I'm going to get there. I promise.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, Cam. I have to talk to some other people in the chat here, but I really appreciate you coming into the channel. You've brought me great pleasure. You gave me a good little 6-minute breather there. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you too, brother.
All right. Thank you, brother. I'm going to move you down, okay? Appreciate you, though.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'll just text you right now, okay?
All right. Send me the address, but don't be no Nigerian prince asking me for stuff. Don't go that route.
I'm not those kind of people,
All right, yeah, I hear you, man. But I get people come at me trying to get some money from me. I ain't got much to give. But thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
You're an angel.
Yeah.
All right, bros. That's my guy from West Africa, Gambia, Africa. He might be invested in a GameStop. I'd rather invest in GameStop than damn AMC. I'm talking to all the AMC other peeps, bro. I'm about to run. They need to keep that money instead of donating to Adam Aaron. Travis Dempsey, you ain't never lie. These guys are about to get took, and I'm trying to help them. GameStop all the way. Marantz ain't no AMC holder getting scammed. Yeah, I'll never get scammed. I'll never get scammed, and I'll say this to you guys. The last time I was scammed was on Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. We were doing a change for an item, and he hit Vigor on his pally, and he ran really fast, and he picked up the item and ran away. It taught me something. It taught me you can't trust these game guys. No, it's just Blizzard and bad mechanics. But there you go. Hey, check it out, guys. Amy, you've been a bad girl today. Hey, bro, have some respect, bro. Amy's a shit, and she knows what she's talking about. All right, I have plenty of people requesting to speak, guys. They're going to come up in here. Logan's here. Logan is an avid follower of the channel, huge supporter of my Twitter. Logan, I appreciate you, brother, for everything you've ever done, and you keep doing what you do. Checkmate, Logan. Checkmate. All right, Derek J's coming on up in the chat. Listen, guys, the floor is yours, and you guys can go ahead and ask to speak at any time. I saw Amy DC'd and then coming back. Amy, the guy said that he requesting your presence in Africa, and he wants you to come on out. The floor is going to go to, right now, Michael James. Michael James, you have the floor. Unmute your mic and let it go. Thank you.
Yo, are you a comedian?
I'm not a comedian, brother, but I have a YouTube channel, and I stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, so that means I'm pretty damn good at it. Why, am I making you laugh? What the hell's going on, brother?
You're making me die, bro.
Oh, bro, that's awesome.
I invest in AMC. I don't get mad at people that talk shit about it. You want to do you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, you're funny as fuck.
Oh, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate anything. You do whatever you got to do, man. We've been here for a long time.
All right, man. I'm just going to drop back down and keep laughing.
Hey, Michael James, you just made my night, bro. But I want the follow. And then we're live on YouTube, right? Like, that's where we're live right now. That's why these guys are like, you got 4,000 people and none of them want to support. But guys, if I put a video up that says AMC Safe Space, I have 4,000 GameStop investors. You think they want to come watch this shit? Hell no. But hey, they like to hang out with me because my code name, my actual, you know what I go by? It's Marantz Rantz. And that's like Charlie Gasparino, who's my guy, by the way. Charlie's my guy. If you guys don't think Charlie's my guy, look who follows me, who's followed me since day one. We'll go over here. Watch this, guys. I'm going to type in something for you guys on the YouTube. All right? I'm not even going to lie to you, and I know I'm not supposed to do this out of respect to Charlie, okay? But look at Charlie, my guy who speaks so highly of AMC. You guys know that. Now look at me and Charlie, okay? I want to show you the chat right here. Watch this stuff. This chat's really good. When he sends me his bullshit stuff. And then I go like this. No, I got a new picture. No. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This happened back in February. And we were talking. I go, AMC to 0? I'm with you. He goes, I don't know about 0, but I can see 10. And guess what? It went down to 987. Look how smart he was. I go, I can agree with that. That's us. That's us talking. That's us knowing what it's actually worth. I don't want to show you all our DMs, guys. Come on. We send the nudes back and forth. We do what we do. But I'm happy that Michael James is getting a piece of what this is, what everybody's already known. Everybody's been watching this channel for a long time. It's just that, I'm blacklisted. What is it? Blacklisted? No. What do they call it? Shadow banned? Yeah, I'm shadow banned. But, Twitter does its thing and YouTube does its thing. I don't care. I don't do it for the money. You guys know this. I show up every day religiously for free. I do the best I can. And shout out to Amy for coming through. She was here, and I have no problem with her ranting. The floor is her. It's Amy Rantz, Marantz Rantz. It's Dizzy Circles. It's everything we do. I have plenty of people that come through and through the chat, but I appreciate you. Here we go. I have Derek J. Now, Derek J., before you speak, I want you to tell the world how much money you've won off of the Marantz Rantz show, the actual YouTube channel. How much money have you won? I'm just curious, because you win every goddamn week, every giveaway we have. Oh my God, somebody's calling me, and they shouldn't be calling me right now. They can't call me right now, but it better not be the news I don't want. That's all I can tell you. Go for it, Derek J.
All right, I won some awesome NFTs. I believe the most expensive one right now is $700. I haven't sold them, so it's not actually money. I'm just collecting. But I'm here actually to ask a question for AMC investors, and I'm just trying to understand their outlook with AMC. Like, I'm on Yahoo Finance right now, taking a look at the valuation measures under statistics, and the EBITDA value of AMC is negative 637.52 compared to GameStop, which is negative 28.57. I do hope that both stocks will squeeze, but I'm just wondering, where's the positivity from? Like, you can see financially the company's not doing that great. And I have to admit, I'm an AMC holder.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll get my Ape coin and stuff like that. But
that's fine.
I just want to know how people can actually take a look at the evaluation, because I know AMC's burning money like crazy.
Yeah, it's something that Amy went off on right now, and it's something that I've obviously addressed. $627 million cash burn the first 6 months of this year, while you had the biggest movies of all time, Top Gun, Minions, Jurassic Park. How many more does he want to say? Elvis. I don't even care the movies, right? It doesn't matter. It's not about the movies. It's about the company and how it's run. You're hanging on for dear life. But I will tell you this, Derek J., you've been a man to do anything for an NFT, so I wouldn't be surprised that you own AMC to get a free NFT. I get it, bro. You're an NFT collector. I get it. I don't fault you for that. But as far as the investment itself, it's going to run dry. In my eyes, in my mind, it's going to be sold out to somebody bigger. And when I mean somebody bigger, I'm not talking about like Amazon. I'm talking about individuals that are willing to buy up these shares at pennies on the dollar, like Mudrick did, like Silver Lake did. It's going to be a backdoor deal like that to a short. It's not going to be to a long. It's not going to be a path of profitability. This is why they give themselves bonuses. This is why they, in turn, were willing to tear down this company. I mean, who spends $20 million on advertising? Who? When you're already the most advertised company in the world for free. They do it with Nicole Kidman commercials, and then you say, okay, where are they showing those commercials? Not on public television, not like on regular stations. No, they were showing the commercials only on investment channels because they want you to invest in the company, not actually go to the movies. Adam Aaron doesn't even pay for his own movie tickets. I guarantee that. He goes there for free. There's a lot of things. I'm telling you this for a reason, guys. Tim Cook is actually buying an Apple phone, and he pays for it. Craig Jelnick actually pays for his goods when he goes to Costco and his membership. Like, there's things out here that people pay for, and they're part of the company. This dude's taking free popcorn, free NFTs, free everything, and money. And just, you're paying for it. You're paying for the expense trip, and it's too damn bad. But here we go. I'm not throwing a temper tantrum. I love your clown space. Okay. Hey, thanks for the DMs, Logan. You don't have to DM me, Logan. If you have the ability to create a thought in your mind and you want to come up and talk, the floor is yours. I let everyone come up and say what they want to say. I have a return, but not yet. Not yet, ape guy. You know who you are, the Siberian ape, whatever, Siberian ape. Not yet. It's not your turn, but I'm going to let Ace Ape go ahead and do his speech. By the way, guys, Ace Ape has $1 million position in AMC. He really does. Sent it out before. Just letting you know how he feels about the company. It's time to take some type of profit. Go for it, Bros. It's yours.
Hey, Marantz.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, our little addict left. I was just going to point out, these delusional AMC apes are under the impression that Monday morning that all the shorts are fucked, quote unquote, and have to deliver an ape. And the reality is they've had 2 weeks to prepare. So they can build up their liquidity and ride their short until Adam Aron announces his dilution and ape offering of however many hundreds of millions he's going to sell. And at that point, the stock will plummet. And then they'll buy the ape and cover. They'll buy the ape for $4 and buy the AMC share for $4.50 and cover at $8.50.
Yep.
So
you clowns still after us? Still?
After you.
$17 tickets. Like Adam Aron, oh my God, we're never going to financially recover from this. Adam Aron getting a free ticket. Oh my God, you're right.
$600 million a year. Like,
dude, you're such a genius. I don't know what I would do without you people telling me how to invest my money.
Well,
so are y'all invested in this?
We just want you to be prepared to lose. Listen, I own $1 million of this company.
I'm so sure, bud. I'm so sure you do.
I'm going to sell it all on Friday. And by the way, the reason Citadel probably reduced their positions by $94 billion is because they're probably going to put the cash aside and ride the short that they have on these companies and exit them when they crash. That's the reality of it. I messaged Adam Aron 30 times today, asking him to acknowledge that he's not going to do an ape offering in 2022. You would think he'd answer $1 million.
Whenever the charts look extremely bullish and
what's bullish? What the hell are you talking about bullish?
What's bullish? Have you not looked at the charts?
The hell? Did I see a bullish chart here?
Who do you think's been buying the stock for the last week and a half?
Did the stock hit 22.76 in the pre-market and then hit $26 during the day? It's a $4 swing. That's real bullish. And then came back down to $24. You're talking about $2 windows here? You can't move this stock. What are you talking about?
Do you see the gamma setup?
Gamma setup. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'll play your fucking game. I'll play your game.
The run up to 72.
What, 72?
Whenever it ran up to 72, 77, whatever you want to call it, were you there? Do you know what happened?
There?
Were you paying attention?
Was I there? I sold.
I don't think you were, because if you did, then you'd know this is incredibly bullish.
Okay, incredibly bullish.
You look like a fucking fool right now.
You don't even have 1/3. I believe, no, you do have 1/3. 1/3 of call contracts in the money. Okay? 1/3. 83,000. That stands for 8 million shares. 8 million shares on a float of 500 million, soon to be a billion. And you're telling me that's a gamma squeeze on 8 million shares? You're talking about 0.8%.
Up to a gamma squeeze.
0.8%. No, do the whole goddamn options chain. Do every call contract in the money from now until 2024. And I'm telling you the total of that wouldn't even be a gamma squeeze on a billion shares. You don't know how to do simple math like most AMC guys. This is crazy. I got it on the screen right now. You want to say your bullshit? It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Oh, I'm so terrified.
You don't need to be terrified. The stock's going to be $12.50 on Monday.
Is it?
Yes.
No, it's going to be less. It's going to be less.
I'm just saying $12.50. I'm just cutting it in half.
Pre-market's going to set the price. People are going to see there's no demand for ape. We can't. We're going to fold. And I guarantee you the price will probably be up 17 collectively between ape and AMC. That's my guess.
What do you think ape's going to go to, geniuses?
It can't go higher than the stock.
$7 and AMC will be at 10.
It can't go higher than the stock?
Do you want to know why? Why it can't run away?
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yeah, I know, because you don't think objectively. Because if it can't run away because I stopped buying ape if I can buy AMC shares. You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
It's not going to skyrocket. Okay. There's no.
Dude, who am I? Who the fuck aren't you like wasting your time on YouTube?
You're here. You're here.
It's not going to go up because
you're here. I'm just trying to make sure this is right. You're here, right? I'm not in your Spaces call. I'm not on your YouTube channel. You're here.
No, you're talking about my investment.
Your investment. Now people can't talk about your investment. What are you, some bully? What is this? Are you some telephone tough guy? What the fuck?
Dude,
You act like okay. You're calling me a telephone tough guy.
Yeah,
You're
what would you do? What would you
talking
do?
about other? Huh?
What would you do?
What are you talking
You're
about?
gonna lose money, but what would you do? This is crazy.
Okay, I haven't lost money yet, bud. So.
I know you haven't made money either.
False. I talked to you last time. I made $90K on the last 72 run up. So
so you sold? You sold?
I sold call options. You know what those are?
No, I have no idea.
Options work?
I have no idea.
Okay, good. We'll just
Educate
read
me.
up a little bit on it, and then.
Hey y'all, my name's the Common Sense Investor, and I read a book called Options for Dummies.
See, now you're talking like your IQ, buddy.
Thank you. No, that's your AMC investors. That's all you got.
Is that us?
Yeah, that's
really?
you, brother.
Is that us?
That's you.
Okay.
That's you. You're buying into a company that a guy's about to dilute 1.5 billion flat float, and you don't even see it. I'm trying to wake you up.
How do you know what Adam Aaron's going to do? How are you predicting what the CEO of a company that you have?
He said he's going to sell off and dilute the shares. What the hell are you talking about?
Is that okay? Is that what's going to happen?
He said, oh my God, what the hell are you waiting for? Your wife says she's leaving you and she's fucking somebody else. Are you waiting to find out that she's pregnant? Or are you just going to take her word for it?
That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Your logic is so idiotic. And
I know, it's just too real for you, right? My bad, you don't have a wife. Okay, I got you. I'm willing to work with you here.
I got married early.
Yeah, let me work with you here, bro. Let me work with you. I'm sorry to attack you personally. I apologize. Just in me. I rant. It's called Marantz Rantz. You got to deal with me here.
Have you been to Hawaii before?
Have I what?
Hawaii? Do you know what that's like?
Have I been where?
To Hawaii. I'm sure.
Oh my God! Here we go.
That's where my honeymoon is.
Hawaii.
So. Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, man. Are you going to sell some more AMC shares to get there? I'm just curious.
No, I might sell some call options though.
That might work for you. That might work for you.
It's been working, baby.
Yeah, you think a call's going to be in the money after the 23rd? What do you have? $12 strikes?
I've sold several calls in the money.
We have $12.50 strikes. What do you have?
The past few weeks.
What do you have?
When? I mean, what did I have last week? What do I have
AMC's about to be cut in half.
And you think I'm not worried? I know how this works. You seem a lot more worried than I do, bud. I don't know what's up with that.
I'm not worried.
You seem fucking
I'm going to laugh my ass off right now. I'm going to laugh my ass off for like the next year.
Your hairline is receding as we're talking.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's just the way I've been. Babe, I'm not a child. I'm a grown man, right? You get this. But you keep looking at me on YouTube. You do your part, but I'll tell you what. Look at your investment. It's about to disappear.
It's doing great. It's doing fantastic.
I know, but you'll sell again.
It's up and up.
You believers. Hey, did the short squeeze already happen?
Call options. Yeah,
is the squeeze going to happen? You said a gamma ramp's happening, right? On 8 million shares that they have to deliver?
Yeah.
8 million?
Correct, yeah.
8 million on a float of $1 billion.
I believe by the end of the week, a gamma ramp is going to launch us like a motherfucker.
Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you think this stock's taking off, right?
I sure do.
Okay. Hey, good luck. I'll be here next week. We'll talk about it.
I know you will. You'll be here every day of your life, wasting your fucking time.
I do this once a week. Calm your tits, okay? I don't hide behind a picture to say I'm some ape. I don't hide my name. I don't try to disguise my voice. I'm me. My name is here.
I'm not disguising my voice. I'm talking normal.
Then come back with a picture. Come back with who you are.
Dude, I'll post a picture of my sexy self. I'm not scared.
Let that be your avatar. Not some bullshit ass ape. Let you put your name on there. I actually have my name. Think about that.
Dude,
what's my name?
My profile picture look.
Yeah, you don't want to dox yourself. You're afraid to embarrass yourself. Tell your wife you lost all her money. You're gonna be stranded in Hawaii, brother. You're not coming back. Get a rowboat.
That would be awful. That would be so
Get a
awful.
rowboat.
Stranded in Hawaii. Oh
Matter of fact, you're jumping off this Titanic. I hope you survive. We'll be getting one of those little rowboats with all the women and children, because that's the only place you're trying to fit in right now. You guys are sinking. It's a sinking fucking ship. It's terrible.
It looks like a rocket ship flying to me.
I've got a lot of people requesting. I'd love to hang out with you in your rocket ship. $24.
But you don't boot, right? You never boot anyone. You don't ever rage quit a conversation.
Have I not? I have other people to get to.
You booted me before. I know.
I have other people to get to, brother. What the hell? You want this to be a spaces call between me and a dumbass? Hey, Marantz is going to have a spaces call right now with Marantz and an absolute fucking idiot. They're going to be talking for about 3 hours, and this guy's going to talk about how he went to Hawaii, and that's his claim to fame.
I heard Keeps will help you with your hairline. You should be more worried about that than
you would know.
Keeps.
You would know, brother.
I would know. I'm 27.
27 with the subscription of Blue Chew? Not my fucking fault that you're over here buying Viagra. Get out of here. Look, you don't have it like me. It's called Marantz Rantz. I can rant at the drop of a dime. Take a pocket full of Focus Factor, brother. Swallow it down. Get a little bit smarter.
I'm rich. I'm so smart.
Oh, here's David. David on his burner phone. Hey, David, you got to wait your turn, brother. You don't get to just dive back in. Nobody wants to.
Clap him up.
David, clap him up. You would. Grab your ankles, brother. I'm coming.
That's your specialty.
You know it. Squeeze. All right, next up, Dizzy. Dizzy, you're here, Dizzy. Dizzy, this is a safe space. We are here, okay? Now, hold on. Hold on, Dizzy. Do you want Co so you can help me bring up everybody?
No.
You don't want to hang out?
Actually, yeah.
Hey, you don't want to be associated with this. It's okay. I don't mind. I'll tiptoe by myself.
No, I'm just having a friend join me for dinner, actually. But
Dizzy on a date.
Yeah.
Hey, Dizzy. No, listen to me. No granny panties. It's date night. You can't do it. There it is.
It's not date night. First of all, this is a former coworker. Anyway, we're not talking about.
You're not talking about you. Got it.
Look. So I made some friends in the AMC community when I was over there, right? And basically,
I wish I had sound effects right now. Man, I would do all the ones, but go ahead.
There are some genuine nice people over at AMC.
Those are the guys I'm talking to.
No, there's other people. But Marantz, okay, look, you know I love you.
Yeah.
But I do have to ask though, because it's my nature to play devil's advocate, and I do that with you, but I do it with the other side too. And I guess so my question is, we know that AMC insiders have sold, they're gonna dilute to hell, whatever. We know not to invest, or we knew when to get out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But if people want to double down on something and they don't want to listen, and there's enough evidence for them to find, regardless of the facts that Amy and you are presenting, if people still want to go that route, then why so much wasting of breath? I guess because at this point, if they're not listening, then what is the point?
Hey, Dizzy. Dizzy, I hear you.
That's my question, kind of translated through.
Can I explain to you, Dizzy? Can I explain to you?
Sure.
No, Johnny, you get to talk in a minute because you've asked before, and I pulled you up, and then it didn't come through. But I'm going to let you speak right now.
Checkmate. Okay, I'll wait. Checkmate.
Thank you.
I'll wait.
Give me a second, checkmate. So, Dizzy, it's kind of like.
Johnny, please stop interrupting. I'm with Marantz. Marantz's delivery is not the same as mine would be, but he's coming from a helpful.
Sorry about that. I just get excited.
Okay.
Relax, brother. Hey, Johnny, you're going to get your time, Johnny. Relax.
Thank you.
And your time's going to be uninterrupted like everyone else. But here we go, guys. Here's how it happens. Okay, Dizzy, why do I have it? You ever go to karaoke and not sing? You just go there to laugh at people and hear what they got to do. And sometimes you get an occasional good singer and you're like, wow, okay, that's why I came. But you're there for the drinks and camaraderie. Well, that's why I do this. Just to come out here and hang out and watch these idiots get the mic and butcher a song. And all they're going to sing is, I don't know what's the next song they're going to sing. Next up is our boy, whoever, I have Derek J. And he's going to be singing, every time I think about you, I touch myself. I touch myself. That's about it, brother. And I have fun. He's a troll. Yeah, I know. He is a troll. The guy left. But right now the speaker is going to be whoever requested. I have a lot of requests, guys. I apologize. I'm trying to get to you guys, and I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna have them come up right now. Just give me more seconds. I know I see a lot of requests, so I apologize. Next up is going to be D Fifucks. I hope I say that right. The mic is yours. The floor is yours. Listen up to the rules, okay? There are none. You can say whatever you want. You can get it all off your chest. But that's what we're here to do. Go for it, brother.
Hey man, how's it going?
It's amazing.
First off, I want to say, I just want to wish everybody, hope everyone's having a good night. I'm not here to bashing AMC. I held a big position in AMC last year, over 20,000 shares, and I got my family involved.
Ooh.
Got my brothers, my sisters, even my parents. I told them to buy in below $10. So we all saw it right up to 72. So we were all excited, right?
Yeah.
So the thing that made me change my mind quickly was when Adam Marantz sold those shares back in June and basically killed the squeeze. And so everybody sold when I told them to, because I told them, I'll tell you when I'm buying and I'm telling you when I'm selling. And they're not into trading or anything, so they took my word, right? We all sold around mid-50s, around 55, 56, right after, he did that whole...
What a good trade. What a good trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously, we wish it would have gone higher. But there was one person in my family that never sold. It was my brother. And even until now, and it's kind of fucked up because, he invested a lot too. And I told him, back then I was like, listen, I don't trust this guy. This guy's a snake, right?
Ooh, you watched my video? I have a video called Adam Aaron is a Snake. I have 7 of them.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just everything he does is just it's shady as hell. Really shady. And I guess my question is, everyone's asking, like, when you're asking people now, like, like, what makes you think that he's not going to dilute? Like, he's done it before. He's done it behind your backs.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to do it, right? I mean, like, I don't understand why. Like, and I feel bad because my brother, like, he's a good guy and everything. The worst part is, like, this thing kind of, like, tore us apart. So, like, he doesn't really talk to me, like, after that because, I'm not in AMC anymore. And I kind of tell him all the time, that play's over.
Right.
And, yeah, and it's so hard for me to get him to sell. Like, I'm telling him, it's done. The squeeze is done. Like, I don't know what else you're waiting for.
Right.
And at this point, I'm kind of actually rooting that it does squeeze for the second time just so he can, get out at like 60, 70, if it ever gets up that high, even though I don't think it will. But, yeah, man, I'm kind of feeling for some apes that are really holding out that didn't really get to sell, for that high. And I honestly feel like this, this thing that's coming, I think next week, right?
Right.
I think they're just going to be in for a surprise. Everyone thinks that it's going to expose all the short positions, and I think they're just going to be in for a letdown. And then, I just hope whoever's holding, just keep your head up afterwards, because, I kind of feel bad what's going on.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's part of having family involved with these trades. I have a twin brother who, my identical twin brother, he actually bought in GameStop at 120 and he sold at 160 before the split. He didn't care. He made his $8,000 and he walked away with however much he put in. He bought Bed Bath & Beyond at $4.65 the other day, and I believe he already sold off during this run. But we don't talk. The reason why we don't talk, and this is nothing against anyone in this chat, but definitely in my household, is I won't talk to you if you don't own GameStop. I don't talk to my sister. I don't talk to my brother. I don't care. You're not part of my family. My family are my YouTuber crew, my Discord crew, and my Twitter crew. And you might say I'm a sad little man. You might say that's my life, but it's not that. I have painted the picture for you clear as day. And if you don't believe in me, well, then what the hell do you believe in? That's just my whole take. And that's for my own family. Because I don't want them calling me, asking me for a loan later. I don't want them asking me for a good time. Nothing. My door is closed to them. And I don't mind being this way because I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm reading. But for anyone who's saying that, look at this. You ready? And if you're on YouTube right now, which a lot of people are, here you go like this. Hey, yo, what up, fam? Check this out, fam. You see this right here? If you go to Moomoo, the app, it's going to show you my position. And it's going to tell you the AMC is going to split. And here's what we're going to do, fam. All right, put some apes in the chat so I know what's up. Here's what we're going to do. My name's Keenan Grace, and I'm going to tell you right now, fam, that we're going to let this ride to the ground because we're prepared to lose what we put in. That's what we did when we started, so I just want to let y'all know that's what we're doing, all right? So just bear with me, ride with me. If you're a ride or die, say what's up. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. That's how we do it. That's how they manipulate you. That's how everybody does it.
So here's another
Hold on, guys.
Quick question. What did you do before trading? Like, what did you start off? What was your profession?
No, my original profession. I mean, I made sandwiches at Quiznos. No. So I was in the military. I was a military police officer. I've traveled the world, did all that good stuff. Got into recruitment, I got into national recruitment advertising. So I worked for Gannett, USA Today, careerbuilder.com, sold national advertising on a national level. Great job to have. 2009 happened. It ruined my whole group that we had. We had a whole group. We had maybe like 4 graphic designers, 18 people on Agi clerks, and then, he had the 2 salespeople. It was me and another individual, and they laid us off, and they said, this is it. The shop's closed. So I had to find a new profession, and I did. I got into marketing on a high level. I'm on a corporate level. I'm on a different route. I really can't speak about it too much. People know that. Certain people on this channel know who I am. They know where I'm from. But it's on a really large...
So you were in sales. I picked up on that key part. I could tell by your talking and how quick you talk and the way your brain works. I'm just curious of what you did.
Sure, it's an inside type deal. Like when I was in the military, I was actually selected because you don't just become sales, right? So like when I was in the military, my unit selected me as a re-enlistment NCO. So I was the sergeant you'd have to go talk to if you wanted to get out of the military, and my job was to talk you into it. And it actually worked out really well. We had a retention of like 98%. And this is during wartime. This is 2002, 2003, 2004, when people are getting deployed, and I'm getting them to re-up for money. So it's just an act of knowing what to say, when not to. That might be something, but you have to be believable, and you have to come across correct. You have to be true. You have to be authentic. And for me, just for GameStop fundamentals, people have been here before for this conversation. We cut it this way. I've talked this same talk from day one. I've never skewed it. The only reason why I have a YouTube channel, and people know this, is because I didn't want to watch Matthew Kors and trade trades anymore. I said I can't watch guys who are not real, who are not running. They're not running the true story. No one's having this real conversation. So I went out there and I started my own space. I created my own space out of nothing, out of thin air. And I'm here today. And I'm still doing it. And yes, we have a great following. And yes, we're about the NFT marketplace, and we have interviews every day. We did a great interview today. If you guys didn't watch it, Herptronic was on the damn interview, and he was a kick-ass dude, GameStop investor. I've had 25 launch day creator interviews on the NFT marketplace for GameStop. Those guys come through. We donate. Not a single dollar is taken from this channel. Not a single dollar is put into my pocket, i.e. we give it to the people, we give it back somehow, some way. Whether we're giving away product and or we're giving away NFTs, hundreds, thousands of dollars worth of NFTs for free. We ask you for nothing. Even hanging out right now in the crowd on YouTube, again, we've already had 547 people come through. Those 547 people are GameStop investors. It's not like you're having kids view you. It's not like you're having bots and they're not viewing me for taking off my clothes on OnlyFans. All the things, all the reasons why people get you to invest into AMC, whether it be cleavage, whether it be popcorn or free NFTs, it is not that over here on GameStop's side. So that's where I come from. But I have nothing, there's no agenda other than to give you the information. And some people deliver it a certain way. My delivery is very direct. It's called Marantz Rantz. Just so happens that Rantz happens to be in my first name. That's why the name of the show is that way. But then I rant. I rant from time to time. You might catch me on a good day. You might catch me on a bad day. Either way, I'm still ranting. But Michael James, thank you for hanging out. I have Vegas here. Vegas, you're on the platform right now. You get to speak. DeFi, did we talk about everything we're going to talk about? Oh, we were talking about family. Yeah. Real quick before you.
Actually, just one other thing. I know you're into GameStop.
Absolutely.
So am I. I actually bought in when it was on sale. When it hit 80. So the worst part is, I told my brother buy into it. He doesn't even want to touch any other stock but AMC, right?
Yeah.
I told him about BBBY. When whatever Ryan Cohen touches, I'm into that.
Sure.
When he bought the $80 calls, I bought a ton of $80. I made over $300,000 today. I'm not gloating or anything. I'm just letting you know, like whatever he does, I'm into. I'm not that smart, whatever, but I just know that he's smarter than me. And if he's putting his money where his mouth is, I'm following, right?
Sure.
So, the worst part is like, I don't know if did you get into BBY? BBBY also?
I did. I bought it at $4.65 3 weeks ago. I sold out at $6. It's okay.
You did?
Yeah, no. Listen, I didn't lose anything. And that's a huge gain for me. I actually gained, I believe it was a 50% increase on my position. No, 31%, what I ended up getting, somewhere in that range. I remember saying it I did it live. I said, hey guys, I'm selling right now. I'm taking this 30% and I'm running over there. Because no one knows how much I put in, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm realistic about it. I didn't think it was going to go all the way that high. And it did, and I'm so happy for people. Like, I don't go chase things. I'm happy, but guys, I'm in GameStop. Like, I'm really in GameStop. I'm not the other way. I'm not those guys. Oh, I got some here. I have both. The whole I have both crowd. That just means you don't understand what the hell GameStop is. If you understood what GameStop is, you wouldn't be in both. It's not about a squeeze. It's not a squeeze.
I'm not telling anybody to get into GameStop or buy, BBBY or any other stock, right?
Correct.
I just wish that sometimes instead of like, when we try to tell them, even my family, when I try to tell them this is a good stock, they have really good fundamentals, get away from that. Like, instead of them thinking like, hey, let me look into it, they look at you like, like they call you a shill, like on the internet. Like, no, I'm not in it for anything. If I saw you getting beat up in the street, like, I would come in there and actually help you out. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and just be like, yeah, that's your problem. Like, and everyone just thinks like you have like, a hidden agenda. Like, he knows something. He's out there. He's getting paid or whatever. I don't understand that narrative.
You know what's crazy? This is the craziest part, DeFi. So I'm a full-time YouTuber. Okay? And you'll hear people out there say, I want to be a full-time YouTuber. And when I tell you I'm a full-time YouTuber, no, I didn't give up my career. I gave up my time. I literally am live every day and night, and you can reach me every day and night, whether it be from Twitter, my cell phone number. I give out my number to everybody. Every creator has my phone number. Every moderator on my channel has my phone number. When they're not moderators anymore, guess what? They still have my number. Like, people have my shit. People know where I am, what I do all day. This is how accessible people are, can be, should be, if they didn't have an agenda. And I don't. I'm right here in front of you telling you, I'm here to give you some info. Whatever you choose to do, you do it. But check this part out. This is the craziest part. I didn't have to give up my career to be a full-time YouTuber, because my ambition is not to be here in front of you grifting off of this play, off of this drive. I'm not the guy outside the courthouse with the t-shirt that says free OJ. OJ's innocent. That's not me. I will give you the info in the comfort of my home. It costs me nothing to do it other than time. And yes, I give up a lot of my time. And for what? Build a following, build a whole thing going. We're doing it for a reason. The reason is to educate the masses. Educate the masses what no one else will talk about. GameStop fundamentals, and I've done it from day one. Every month I do an update video. I have an update video coming for you guys, but I did that damn rant on the last Spaces call. It was like a 9-10 minute rant, whatever it was, about GameStop fundamentals when the guy pressured me. They're like, well, what do you say about GameStop? I was like, okay, you ready? Take a deep breath and go. And I look like Will Ferrell and old school, except I went for 9 minutes, not one minute. But I posted that video and I was happy with it. And I'm still happy with it. So I'm going to let that one ride for a minute. But you guys can watch. You guys can get the info. But yeah, I'm not going to let you just get your ass whooped in the middle of the street. I'm going to tell you, an ass whooping's coming. 1.5 billion shares is going to be on the table sooner than you know it. Because what happened 2 years ago? 2 years ago, it went from 100 million float to 500 million float. And none of you were in it. You're in it now.
Exactly.
All right. So next up to speak, and I'm going to give him the floor because he has waited patiently. Vegas, you are here, and I appreciate you. If anyone else wants to speak, guys, you guys can come up here. I hope it's not bedtime for the AMC folks. I know they have to get to bed on time. I know they have school in the morning, but I'm here. Vegas, go for it.
Well, how you doing tonight, Marantz? Doing pretty good?
I'm outstanding.
Outstanding. Well, I will say that Dizzy and I are friends.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I am going to not be an asshole just because of her.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's literally, I mean, granted, I know what you're doing. I mean, you are, and like you said, you'll give me the floor. I know that you are literally doing this literally just to get the clicks, to get the views, to get the revenue, which is fine, which is totally fine. And the reason why I say that is because we already deal with it on the AMC side. I mean, I know you know the term grifter, which is totally fine. Which is totally fine, because the best thing that creates most interaction is negativity. I know you're in GameStop. I give you total props for that. I was in GameStop as well, and I still am. Not as large as I used to be, but I still am. Am I an AMC? Yes, goddamn rights I am. I am one of those assholes that has both. And I do understand both plays. But I also see that the only thing that you do is you bash investors just for AMC. I mean, if you want to be in GameStop and you want to promote GameStop, that's, like I said, totally fucking cool. And I give you a lot of props for that. But the nonstop bashing and calling people idiots and calling them pieces of shit or whatever, it's just ruthless, which is fine. Yeah, I get it. Rants.
Can't knock the hustle, though.
The main reason why I find certain things a little interesting is DeFi, fucks, however you want to fucking pronounce that. I got a DM from somebody that actually has, what the fuck was it? It was a short, excuse me, not a short, just bought a ton of 1650 puts, 826. This garbage will tank soon enough. So basically, he's in here promoting whatever, but yet he's doing his own thing as well, which is fine. Everybody's going to make their money whatever fucking way they want to. But my main reason for coming up and actually talking, which I wasn't going to do all that first part, but someone fired me up. I basically think that all the AMC people that are listening right now need to understand y'all don't fucking have to be in this call. You can be in a different call. I know Marantz wants to fire everybody up and literally has given financial advice, telling people to sell. Telling people it's going to be $10. We all heard it, and it is recorded. And yes, it is on YouTube. Yet again, make your revenue. Do what you got to do.
Revenue.
But out of respect for Dizzy, I'm just going to keep it just on that level right there. I do appreciate the time to speak.
Hey, Vegas, you're welcome to speak. I had to go check to see how much money I'm making because I forgot. I put up a video every damn day, 2 videos, 3 videos, whatever it may be. I was trying to find out what the transaction revenue was. It tells me, just so you're clear, okay, somewhere around right now, $132. I'm not joking. 136 plus 9. Okay, I'm sorry. 145.
I know. If you look at the comment section, the little cloud thing right there, I actually posted all that for you.
Yeah. So you looked at my revenue? Is that it?
Well, yeah, that's that social blade bullshit.
Yeah. What does it say on there for you? Since you're curious about how much money I make.
All right, watch this. A quick second. I mean, which you know what it says, but it says,
I don't know what it says. I'm just curious because I went ahead and I have it here. Let's go to home. Watch this.
Estimated monthly earnings. It says literally $10 to $164 yearly, like up to like 2K. Which, like I said, I don't shame anybody for making.
I have it on my screen right now, guys. I have it on my screen, and just so people can understand. Okay. Hey, you want to know how much money I make in real life? I give you hundreds of hours a month of my time. And I probably make $100. I'd say about $1 an hour. You think I'm grifting off of you? You think I'm doing it for clicks? I encourage no one to super chat me. I don't sell any merch. I do none of the above. Go look at your boys. Go look at anyone you get your information from. Go look at all the guys you watch.
I mean, you did get a follow out of me today, so.
Thank you, Michael James. Appreciate it. You know how much money I get for follows? 0. Don't worry about it, bro. There's guys like this who claim they're friendly, who come in to try to be respectful, and they're all the above. They're all the different. See, they don't understand. No. Not only did I not give financial advice, okay, I didn't tell anybody to sell. I don't give a fuck if you sell or buy. I'm letting you know where the price is headed and what's going to happen to this company moving forward. That's what I said. The value of it, yeah, I think the value is going to go down. I can have an opinion. I can have a price prediction. I can do all the above. Is that against the law? No. You have an agenda to paint me a certain way. And that's fine, Vegas. But I'm happy you're here. Because like you said, you could be in any other call. But you're here. So I appreciate you. And I appreciate all the kind words that you said. Anyone else? I know Michael James has the floor. Michael James about to talk. But yeah, you guys got me all figured out. I'm doing it for clicks. Yeah. I've been doing it for clicks from day one. You know it. I'm a day one guy. I just made a YouTube channel yesterday. Hilarious. I must be dry on money. Shit, man. Somebody said I'm doing it from my kid's room. I read the comments over here. You know what's crazy, guys? A grifter that gives away every dollar he ever made, even more than what he makes. And then a kid's room. I live on a 1/4 acre in California. In a almost $1 million home. And you guys want to tell me I'm in my own... I don't understand you guys. I don't understand you guys one bit. If you super chat me, I mute you. The Discord's free. The super chats are not allowed. There is no merch. I give away everything I get. I can't help you. But it's not about me. It's about AMC. So let's make it about AMC again. We'll try our best. I'm going to give you the floor again. DFAX, I want to talk to you, DeFi, about something, about family. Okay? I want to tell you something because it touches my heart that people don't understand what the hell's happening here. I actually have a grandmother that I told that I was buying GameStop. And she heard my story. She wanted to hear. She was listening. She bought in on GameStop last year at a very high price. I think she bought in at like $2.80 a share. I didn't care one bit because she believed in me. She passed away. She passed away February 14th of this year on Valentine's Day. It was touching. It hurt my heart. Hurt my wife's heart. All of us, because she was great, Grandma Nina. That money, I saw his revenue. I posted his revenue. Hey, Vegas, you're so worried about my revenue, bro? How about you see what I make for a living? That's where you should be curious. I mean, how do you have a house in California on a quarter acre in this day and age? Oh, guys, I bought the house when the market was booming. I bought it in February of this year. You think it's off of YouTube? Nah. My point is the shares went down with Grandma Nina. The shares are hers, and they're not selling them. Now, the news that I have coming across the board right now, it's in my phone, and I hope it's not bad. Okay, I got it. Huh. And Dizzy's on my shit list for the night, and I love Dizzy. But to say that guy was a nice guy, no, Dizzy, not a nice guy. Might be a nice guy to you. He might like you. Definitely doesn't like me. Yeah, you know how it goes, guys. I give out hugs, handshakes, and hellos. They're all free. There we go. We give away NFTs that can be sold at GameStop Marketplace every day. Absolutely. And then we say no super chats. I know, man. It's okay. I could do the whole deal. AMC, break your back. I have to read the chat, though. Vegas, you came off as in to say that you're going to be nice on the call. As in, if you could have been a lot meaner and worse with respect for Dizzy. You don't scare me with your hollow threats. You don't. Go be a chef in Vegas, Andrew. Please. And I hope you make great money. And I hope you're invested in GameStop and AMC. For whatever reason, we'll never know. You're invested in GameStop for the wrong reasons. I can tell you that now. Because if you're invested in AMC for the same reason you're invested in GameStop, then you really don't understand what GameStop is. And you can get out of my way. But it's cool. Yeah. GME love you're cool with, but not the bashing of AMC's leadership and Adam Aaron. Okay, guys. We understand how people feel. Well, back to it. Pep is here. What's up, Pep? How you doing, man? Love you. Love you, brother. I'm happy you're here. And see, people don't even know who Pepperwood Salt is. That's the embarrassment. You guys should all know who he is. Put some respect on his name. And that's how it goes. Yes, I'm reading some of this chat here. You guys, I want to thank Kyoto, who's up in the middle of Japan. He's fighting the good fight right now. He really is. And as I'm doing the main quest, he's doing the side missions. I like that analogy. But Steve Jobs is rolling in his grave. Sure. Yo, chat, what's AMC price on Monday? Cholo Dan, AMC price is going to be half of whatever it is on Friday. Is that fair? And whatever it is in the pre-market. And I would just tell you that that's why you should be worried if you're an AMC investor, because who's going to buy AMC after the 23rd, the 22nd? Who? And why would you? You're not getting an ape unit, but yet your price of the share will be manipulated via the ape. So, yeah, I would be very worried. Adam Aaron can paint it any way he wants to. It's an absolute dilution of equity, of said equity, of underlying asset. That is bad for investments. And that's bad for anyone on Wall Street who knows what the hell they're looking at. So, guys, before I take off tonight, because we have been live for 2.5 hours again, and I had a great time tonight, I will tell you, for the guys who think that I'm doing this for clicks, is that what they call it? Then why don't I do it every night? And why don't I do it every day? Why don't I do it all week long? No, I don't, because I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for you every now and then. Marantz, your voice is music to my ears. Thank you so much. Some people don't know. So how many of them are real grifters? A lot of people, man. I don't even know. I'm balls deep into GameStop since January last year. I keep buying GameStop whenever I can, and you will moving forward. And there you go. Always an informative time. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. If there's no one else in the Twitter Spaces call that's going to come up and speak, you guys this is your moment to ask if you want to come up and be a speaker. If not, I will be shutting down the space real soon. I see a lot of new people that I didn't see last week, except for Logan, of course. Logan is a mainstay. Logan is my best friend. Logan really cares. Logan has DM'd me 12 times during this chat, okay? Logan sent me nudes. He sent me his phone number. He wants to hang out later. I told him I'm busy. Wife's calling for me. He said, GME was almost at 50, fool. Okay. I love your clown space. Keep throwing your little temper tantrum, worrying about us. I'm not worried about us. I'm not worried about you in particular. I'm worried about Adam Aaron. And I should be, rightfully so. Logan, thank you so much for the kind words, guys. Thank you for everyone coming out to the space. I really appreciate you. DeFi, appreciate you, bro. You got anything you want to say before we step out? You got the mic. No? Hey, Bailey, I see you're in the chat, Bailey. Hey, Bailey, can I tell you something, Bailey? Bailey DeVoe? You're the type of investor I'm worried about. I'm scared for, okay? You have the whole platform in front of you. But remember what I said. Women are beautiful when they own GameStop. Nothing else. That's why my wife is sexy. Love it. My wife's a beast. You guys see the picture I posted of my wife? Yeah, you better believe it. You guys don't have this. You guys don't have the life I have. Be envious, please. It's okay. I made this space for myself. I worked really hard for it. And I hope you guys make it your own. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to High Rider for a great interview today with our boy, Herbertronic, Bert interview. Guys, go ahead and watch that live video from earlier today. Appreciate you guys so much. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Hey, AMC. It's still safe until about Friday. Peace, millionaires. Peace. Appreciate you guys. And that's for the guys on YouTube, where I get to say peace and bye to them. And then for you guys on Twitter, hey, all you guys on Twitter, get at me, scrubs. Get at me. You can follow me. You can do whatever. Doesn't matter. I have a live space every damn time I can. But come get at me. And you guys better come more than with a goddamn lunch pail and a little Capri Sun. Pack a lunch, bring it, and I'll take it. Peace.